possible and just make him a powerhouse.
My suggestion would have been go buy a lottery ticket. Like, if you're rolling like that, just go buy a lottery ticket. Forget the D&D game.
But the thing is, he said he didn't roll it in front of everybody, so like.
Okay, that's lying. That's.
I don't know what happens when I look. I used to be so lucky with the dice. I rolled 3 nat 20s in a row one time.
And then like now,
I really am only lucky when I'm DMing, and it's always like never good because that's why I constantly use a screen.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I murder y'all. If I had like a tower, there's some DMs that don't use a screen; they just have a tower and they just roll the dice right in front of everybody.
Not good.
If I did that, I'd kill y'all. Every time it would be like a crack cat came out of nowhere and like he can't hit any of your ACs, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, just crit again. Oh, just crit again. Oh, let me make that save. Yeah, I got a crit. But back here, I'm like, what do you guys have points at? And you're like, oh, I'm almost dead. I'm like, oh, I rolled a 2.
Are there things? Do things?
the things.
Do things go up when you level up?
Pretty much not.
Not
Okay.
until
This is a lot different than like Pathfinder, so you're not adding some skills at all
Okay.
or anything like that. So your sheet is probably right. You probably only had.
So hit points, and I got one new feat as a fighter.
That's it.
That's it. It told me what my feat was. I don't pick.
Oh, that's your class feature. Yeah,
That's
whatever
class.
you got
That's
from your
class.
fighter, it's like-
That's class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this game, you're gonna have way fewer feats as well.
Okay.
Because you can.
So that's it. That's all I need to do, right? Oh, okay.
It's
Fuck
a
yeah.
little bit more streamlined, but
It's a little bit simple.
it makes sense.
Like you won't change all the numbers on your sheet until like your proficiency bonus goes up, which I think is probably different for everybody. Yeah. I assume
No,
like
the
the road.
proficiency bonus is the same for
Oh,
everyone.
really?
Mine goes up
I
at
would
level
assume, like, the road
5.
proficiency would be like better than mine.
No, because your proficiency is used for different things. Their
That makes
proficiency, like you're a warlock, you need proficiency in shooting stuff with your Eldritch class. He needs proficiency in backstabbing people.
Right.
Yeah, stealth and
Yeah, proficiency
Yeah, so-
doesn't go up until 5th level.
stealth
Yeah.
and like sleight of
Wow,
hand,
it's just the
thieves,
same for
and
everybody.
yeah, and all that perception.
I just remember when I made that he had so many. I love the names of features in these games. Like he had a feature that was, what was it called, second story work or whatever, where you just like hammer bonuses for climbing walls and shit.
All right. Let's see which
Now,
one
do I want to go
this
with perception and
Citrus
stealth or
mint.
sleight of hand and
That depends on
or
what
investigation?
you
is.
Nah,
Hello.
want.
Good evening. Welcome. Yeah, you're on the stream. Sorry.
lovely.
Which one are you trying?
Citrus mint. I'm really fucking afraid.
It
I'm
smells
just so
citrus.
jealous of the Japanese.
I don't smell shit.
Yeah,
We have them too.
yeah. There's a bunch of them there. I bought
Milk
like
chocolate
5
and
or
white
6
chocolate.
different flavors. They're a little well, they're not melted, but they melted in shipping, so they're a little misshapen, but they still taste.
Very much misshapen.
You just have to eat it as a whole piece. There's no breaking it. You just gotta bite off the end of it.
I'm gonna not watch while you do that because my OCD.
That's another thing that changed. If you have a hit die box, you have 2 hit die now instead of 1. You should be under like your hit points. Yeah, so you have 2 of whatever your hit die is. I think it's a 10 for you.
Wait, 2 for hit
This
die?
definitely tastes Asian.
So yeah, so there are some abilities that can only affect you
Yeah.
if you have at or below a certain
I
number
can't-
of hit die.
It tastes almost like green tea ice cream.
I don't know specifically this, but in other games, if somebody casts a
Yeah,
roll
citrus
of
mint. I don't know
if you have
why.
less than 10
I
hit
don't-
die,
I
you
don't
just
know.
die on that. No matter how much maximum
candy or what?
you just die.
A Kit Kat.
So like,
Oh, can I have it?
There's another one in here.
Try the
I
lychee.
haven't tried it.
Try
I have it.
There's a bunch of them. Try the lychee one. The lychee one's good.
I like lychee.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dig him a pink one out of there. There should be a bunch of the pink ones.
One of my favorite markets in New Orleans always has lychees.
I actually like the lychee one.
Here, put those on the other side for him.
Like I said, they just got a little melted on
Salt, lemon.
the trip from Japan.
Easter egg paint.
That one's kind of got a banana flavor to it.
It's just weird because it says paint.
right, like,
It's
does
not
it
just
taste
Easter
like
egg?
egg? Does it taste like the paint flavor?
Yeah, does it taste like egg paint? Like,
I'm kind of intrigued.
I reminds me of those stupid
I'll share.
anti jokes that were popular in the early 2000s. Like, what's red? It tastes like blue paint.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming this one's orange.
Yes, it's orange.
Doesn't say orange, but it has oranges on it.
Yeah, that one's orange.
Great! I have 10 hit points.
Jesus. Is that just your level 1 or you're at level 2?
Oh, shit.
Nah.
I was like, I don't want to have more hit points than you.
Is there, what it is? It's mint, lychee.
Orange and Easter egg.
No, there's lemons.
Okay, so
And, yeah, yellow. Oh, no.
17
Blue.
hit
Might be blue.
points.
Oh, here it is. Yep. The blue one.
Salt,
lemon.
salt, lemon.
Is your app just giving you like the suggest the base number?
I have to try all these.
Well, it's
throughout the
going
stream.
back to all of this.
All right.
Yeah.
My favorite was the ocean
That's
salt.
because you can
Those were
roll
all-
your hit die, and if it's
Yeah.
higher than the
You ate 'em all?
I got those a long time ago. I gave a lot.
Like,
I thought we weren't doing.
But those
Wait,
are
I thought you just.
Oh,
You could either roll it,
Yeah.
and if the number was lower, then you could just take the higher number.
the reason
So you can roll your D8 the entire time. You can take whatever it is.
The reason why those got melted is because it was during that post office shenanigans where they were just leaving
20,
packages
right?
outside.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so it took
Hi,
like a
Andrew.
month for them to mail.
Postmaster General was legit.
yeah, that's 2.
Oh, yeah, you should take it.
Take them.
Postmaster General was just legit tell people not to do your job.
Yeah. So that's when those were in the middle of shipping. So instead of getting here in 3 days, because they're military ship, and shipped from Japan to Somalia military. Yeah, so we don't really get normal shipping. But they disappeared in transit. It took a month to get there.
I'm so afraid of this. Like, what is this?
Yeah, you're right. It did get a little melty here.
Caramel corn.
Like,
Yeah.
These will probably be really good.
Yeah, those are like some sort of caramel corn chips.
Yeah. This is what really scares me.
I feel like it's probably gonna be like the best thing that was in the small box right there.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna open it up and it's just gonna be like literal fucking shrimps.
I mean, I told you I'll be a guinea pig.
Hey, mom. Not my real mom. Someone's Twitter name is your mom.
Oh.
So their death was just being jazz at you.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm gonna start doing that now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's hilarious.
Call of Duty doesn't have
That is interesting.
anymore, does it?
Warzone does. So like if you're open mic,
It had way more citrus
the
than
first couple
everybody.
seconds of whatever you say.
Even if you're in regular multiplayer.
I don't play multiplayer, so
I play multiplayer, so it happens in multiplayer.
I played multiplayer quite a bit for a while, but then I literally my range becomes powerful. So
Yeah, just
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what do you play on?
was that?
What do you play
I
on?
play on
PlayStation?
PC. It's
Oh,
cross-platform,
PC?
so,
Yeah, you can play anything.
Oh,
I play
wow.
PC also. We need to be friends.
That's so weird, dude. It does taste like lychee. Like it smells like it too. Like it really smells.
I like the lychee.
It's real
one.
It's
lychee.
good. It just you can smell. It smells just like the fruit.
And we got those nasty regular Kit Kats here. We cheated.
So bad.
Let's just move to Japan.
What if I could? They got all the freaking.
I know somebody who lived in China for a period of time as a English teacher, like teaching them how to speak English.
Yeah, I went to high school with lives in Korea. South Korea now actually teaches English. I guess they just speak English all day at the school. That's how the school works. Is he doesn't speak Korean?
Yeah, no, hey, you have to speak the language.
Yeah, he does not speak Korean, but he teaches English in the school out there.
So I broke my
I
watch
would-
today.
Uh
I'm sorry.
oh.
I see the glass.
Shit.
What happened?
And that happened my arm too.
And, you know, I saw you were
Oh.
bleeding, and I just don't care about you bleeding.
Are you okay?
I
Yeah, I'm
wanted to ask, but I just didn't want to poke
Like, it didn't occur to me that you weren't okay.
I would have stopped and got Hello Kitty Band-Aids if I would have known.
I don't think that would have helped.
Stella's probably already got.
So my partner had he had a first aid kit, so he gave me some Band-Aids. I'm like, thanks, man. Put the Band-Aids on. And then, of course, I got this hair, so that they just didn't stick at all. They looked like they were floating on my arm. And I'm like, well, that's weird.
You tried.
I'm like, thanks, bud. Thanks for trying. All right. And then my bride bought me another watch.
Just was pumping me out so hard just now.
0. Persuasion.
I thought I was taking what's high level of, and I remember how easy the system was. I was
Yeah, there's not much to the leveling up for this one.
I'm not bad.
I'm just upset that I don't get level 2 spells at level 2.
Yeah, so that's never how it works.
Like, wait, I gotta get to level 3.
I know it used to be.
Yep.
In 3.5, you can second level spells at level 4.
What's that?
I was thinking 3.5, like you can get second level spells to like level 4, depending on what class you're in. The wizards got them at level 3. Everybody else had.
Yeah, well, most of the other class, like clerics got him at level 3. A lot of, but yeah, it's a little bit more.
I still can't believe 13 years of playing it. He didn't have a character back. My first
That's wild.
session, when I don't know, I was like 12 or 13, like second edition, and I died in the first 10 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah. I had never played before, and second edition is really hard. So like,
Of D&D.
I ran into the house,
Okay.
I ran into this fight, and it just was nasty. Like I got absolutely wrecked. And I was like, well, I'll never do that again.
It's a learning experience,
Yeah.
and character creation is so difficult in second edition.
Oh god, we had back though.
Yeah,
And at first I was like, oh, that makes sense, but no, it doesn't.
it
doesn't make any sense.
not at all. They did not think of that one very well, especially when they had other things. I'm like, you did percentile dice
Yeah, for everything.
for rogues. Why couldn't you do it
Yeah.
for hitting stuff?
That
It would
was
make more
so
sense.
weird. And then like you had a saving throw for literally everything in the game.
Yeah.
Wands, breath weapons, spells. I was just like the fucking sheep. I don't know. It was like you doing taxes.
It was quite the experience.
You had
But,
percentage resistances to like fire, so like you took 10 fire damage.
I just think it's better than that.
35% resistance.
It's better than when I started with first edition.
This is horrifying.
When I started with first edition, there was a class just called Elf.
Yep, yeah, the other races were just last. They used to talk about that at the table. Everybody I played was way older than me. It was
Amazing.
my buddy's older sister's boyfriend in the section. He was like 30.
So how much more character creation do you have to go?
Oh, it's already on my thing.
It's on
Oh,
his
he's just
phone.
copying.
He's
I'm
You're
just-
just-
you're
I'm
just
just
copying.
copying.
Oh, look at you. I'm sitting here waiting for me to.
I'm so sorry.
The most important note that I
You do not have to apologize.
is that we are accompanied by Twigman.
That's the most important
It's the most
note.
important
Oh, Mr. Twigman?
Twigman, yeah.
That's right.
I can write this down later.
So last we left off, we're where I know.
We were in the town of Caracalla.
There you go.
We were in the middle of fucking nowhere.
We were on a weird quest chain because
You were on a
every
quest chain.
led to
And
another.
I
quest.
literally had to give you guys a level because it's just like this. The book says after they complete one of the starting quests, you can level them. I'm like, I can't get them to complete it because now they have Twigman.
Yep. New friend.
I don't know how
So, are you familiar at all with Icewinddale at all, or any of the
No, I haven't played.
Durden and all that stuff?
I haven't
already
played the
sold, or
Western. I mean the Icewinddale.
Okay.
We did.
Forgotten
we
Realms.
were-
Are you familiar with Forgotten Realms at all?
Yeah, we were playing Curse of Strahd and what was the other one?
Waterdeep, maybe.
I think so.
Waterdeep was
Yeah, Forgotten Realms. Yeah. Waterdeep is Forgotten Realms.
that's
Waterdeep
the one.
is like about. I mean, I don't know. I have to look at a map, but I think it's like 1,000 miles south.
very, very far south.
Got it.
South of where
Okay.
y'all
I think
are.
the closest city is Baldur's Gate to
Okay.
town. Where's
I don't know what that is.
No, Luskin is.
Luskin, yeah.
Yeah, Luskin's the nearest. Or is it Neverwinter?
I don't think Neverwinter's up here, is it?
I don't know.
Neverwinter's closer to Waterdeep, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
And then like the northernmost like major town is like Baldur's Gate, and then you start getting into like that Wiltshire region.
I was just
Yeah.
seeing how heavy it was.
Yeah, so
There's a lot in
basically,
there.
for all intents and purposes, once you leave Luskin,
Okay.
there are trade routes that go up and cut through the spine of the world. Spine of the world is like the big mountain range that basically cuts across the top of Faerun, which is the continent you all are on.
Okay.
It's at the top section. It's kind of like the equivalent of the Rocky Mountains or the Himalayas. You have to cross over them to get into Icewind Dale, which is a very large dale as far as like if you consider other dales like Shadow Dale and stuff like that. They're much smaller. Icewind Dale is a huge, giant fucking tundra. It's got the there's like barbarian tribes up here, migration of like elk, and there's all sorts of nasty northern creatures like yeti and crag cats and winter wolves and all that nature.
Lovely.
We're going to say for all intents and purposes, because you have been involved with, you say you were on that shipwreck, we'll say maybe the shipwreck happened about 6 months ago. And whether or not you've decided to permanently set up residence here, or whether you're just trying to save up funds to travel south, you've been stuck in the perpetual winter, which is now happening in Icewind Dale, which these guys are familiar with. Essentially, for the past 2 years, Icewind Dale has been locked in an eternal winter.
Okay.
So try to imagine before this, the climate was very similar to Alaska. So Alaska, after, when summer comes, there's a bit of a snow melt, but you still have summer, you still have lots of sun, you still have you have green things growing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is like winter in Alaska that doesn't go away. It's just not going away.
Lovely. All right.
So at night, there's always a aurora borealis across the sky. The locals believe that is a spell that's been passed by.
Nice.
Hello.
She's going to be in close range, so as long as she's within 5 feet of an enemy.
My arm is okay. Thank you for asking. I just took off the band-aids and stuff, and it looks wonderful.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think so. I feel like an elephant is pretty.
You're a medium, right? And that's a large.
The band-aids were given with love, even though they didn't really touch much of my arm. They were just dancing on top of it. And when I pulled them off, it felt really good.
I just want to try to make it source again.
Yeah.
Dear God.
It's in the book.
So.
Yeah, when I
Fucking
played Journey,
phenomenal.
I still love doing the dinosaurs. Triceratops is my
Tyrannosaurus.
It was a fun day. It was a fun day.
Well, you couldn't do T-Rex in my
We did.
It was too high.
You can do an
We did, actually.
You could do like
A what?
Velociraptor.
What's that?
It's like a smaller T-Rex.
Oh.
We did do a thing
Yeah,
today.
it's similar
We did.
type looking bone
We did a good thing.
Giant head, tiny arms.
All right, man. You working tomorrow? All right. I'll see you in the morning. All right. Peace. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
3 out of 5.
Yeah. So you would be familiar with the mistress, the northern mistress, who is known as Oril.
So bonus turn.
Oril is the.
You take your standard action, and then your bonus.
She's a
action.
lesser goddess that
So
embodies
I could cast a
winter's
spell,
endurance
then
and
it's
cruelty.
actually 2 shit.
And it is believed that she has basically cursed the land
That's what I like.
of Icewind Dale with eternal winter. Why that is, or what the purpose is behind it, not everyone really is sure of that.
It's a move standard.
Icewind Dale has become trapped in perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountains pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous. That's why you can't go just south and just go back.
Got it.
And this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of the summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. These guys have already heard this, but you're getting it again.
Yay!
Most Dale residents blame Oril, the Frost Maiden, the goddess of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in a scattering of settlements known as 10 towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between the settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with quote-unquote sacrifices, of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourself, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and in the spirit of heroes that have come before, leave one's mark on the frigid, blighted land. Again, you have a lot of different, everybody has their own motivations, but you're still an adventurer nonetheless.
Yeah, I came here looking for romance. I don't want the adventure or whatever.
I'm his bodyguard.
You have a strange inkling, like, that you're supposed to be up here, and you don't know why.
It's the crazy part.
It's not the crazy. I will tell you this. When I need to talk to your character, you're going to get a dream. And it's going to be from your patron.
Oh, God.
So good luck on those rolls after that.
Oh.
My patron is Cthulhu.
Oh.
So that'll be.
You don't talk about Cthulhu.
I haven't talked about it once.
Just so you know,
I think
Cthulhu is like
wizard.
Cthulhu is like Fight Club.
Right.
First rule of Fight Club. First rule of Cthulhu. You don't talk.
I've casted a spell this entire time.
You haven't?
I casted one.
You did.
I casted Dissonant Whispers on the cat.
Oh, that's right.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, that's right. The cry cat that attacked you guys while you were in.
Nobody's asking me that,
Carrick-Konig.
so I've been operating under the assumption that most people think I'm.
So you guys are in Carrick-Konig. You're there. They just haven't met you yet.
Yeah.
You guys had run into Trovis, who is a Dragonborn veteran, and he basically has been. Our daughter is going to come and visit.
They would
Oh, God,
not
no
do a
candy
session
bar.
without Stella coming.
Without Stella coming out here to say hello and look at you guys as sentiments, there's a chance you get what you get.
Yeah.
Pokemon Dice.
Man, this thing is for me.
What was that for originally? Was it for the Pokemon game?
I gotta know. I'm just so curious. I gotta know.
This is shrimp garlic.
I'm so afraid.
You want
Oh, it smells amazing.
Exactly.
Or are they actually shrimp?
It's not actually shrimp. I'm really
I didn't think it was
confused.
gonna be shrimp.
I did. It looks like a Cheeto. There's a picture of shrimps. There's not a picture. Oh, there is a picture of a Cheeto. It smells really weird. You try it.
Hi.
How does it?
Can I sit back down, please?
Is it bad? Be honest.
All right.
Sometimes
Not
it's
bad, it's awkward.
It's awkward. Awkward Asian food.
What is this guy's name?
So yeah, it's a weird Cheeto.
I think he looks like a gray. What do you think?
Okay.
It's not bad. It's
I'm allergic to shellfish. Oh, okay.
It tastes like shrimp ramen.
Oh,
Mhm.
you give me that back. I took that from you.
It does.
It's great.
Yeah, it does.
Does it taste like shrimp?
Now she says that.
It tastes like shrimp flavored ramen noodles.
Mhm.
It's from Asia.
Yeah.
It's the easy one.
Yeah. Now what?
Oh my god.
All right. So you guys were interacting with Trovis, who self-proclaimed to be the protector of the town. Isn't he? He's a speaker, right?
He's the speaker of Yes.
He
also
also the
agreed
town alcohol.
to talk
Oh, yes.
he agreed to talk to the owner of that adventuring shop for us.
So you're in Carrick-Konig, which is one of the 10 towns.
Got it.
Carrick-Konig is a smaller settlement on the shores of Lac Dinishare. It is. Please don't lose my dice. You rolled a 14. Good job. Carrick-Konig. CAER-CO. I'm sorry. KONI. Carrick-Konig, in a nutshell, basically, it is population of roughly a massive 150 people.
Bustle.
Their speaker, which anytime I say speaker, that's going to be the leader of the town. That's essentially what we call him. The speaker is Trovis. It's a silver dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Which if you're not familiar with dragonborn, they're basically like that. They don't really have.
I feel like they look like what they sound like, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, they're not like they're like a little bit.
Dragon.
They're like lizard folk.
Yeah.
But more dragon.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No. We're not opening this. There's gonna be dice everywhere. Yeah.
Dice everywhere.
She likes that.
TM.
There's the heraldry of Karatonic is a white fish silhouette rising from the center of a dark blue field, which has a white border all sides but its bottom. The fish signifies the local fishing trade, and the broken borders represents the snow and the harbor surrounding the town. It's basically that the town itself, it's not very big, like I said. It's like are you familiar with like an amphitheater? How there's like levels. That's how the town is built up. So it's like there's the base, you have the you have like the harbor, you have some boats and stuff like that, you have a couple structures, then another layer up, then you got some more structures.
Got it.
So it's a small little place. There are a couple of places that your character may be familiar. We're just going to say that you had just traveled in from, I don't know.
That place.
Hey,
Hello.
what was that for? What are you barking? So you
First
want
time I've ever heard the bar.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, wow, this sounded weird to me.
Other than shambling across the floor with
Right.
nails.
Do you want milk?
Good old TF Colony.
So,
Wrong.
Castle.
I would
we'll
eat
say
them.
that, what was the big town that you guys, what was the name of the big town?
We murder people to appease the goddess bill.
Yeah.
That was Targos, right? Targos.
No, we'll set East Haven.
What
Targos is one of them.
Yeah. We were in, wait, we
So
were.
Jack, we'll say your character just traveled
Yeah.
from East Haven.
At one point we were.
You had been living in East Haven,
They weren't killing people.
like in the outskirts, as best you can.
That's where we met.
Yeah. Outskirts of East Haven.
East Haven, and you had come here basically looking to.
We're looking for some kind of key for
I
his.
realized I gave it to Jeff instead of giving it to my daughter. But yes, it's yours.
That's mine.
You were there for whatever purposes you have. Maybe you had a rumor or somebody said they saw an elf, and you thought, oh, it could be my brother looking for me. Spent some time there. You have not really settled anywhere. You just kind of stay in each place for a couple months. That's why I said you've only been in Icewinddale for 6 months.
Got it.
So you really have not established anything. So you have some traveling gear and stuff like that with you, like you have also, if you don't have it on your character sheet, you have winter gear too, which I think I told you guys was like
Free.
free. Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I think it was free. Actually.
Yeah, the cold weather clothes.
Yeah, you had cold weather clothing. You also have a pair of snowshoes, and you have crampons too.
Tampons.
Crampons. I mean, if you want tampons.
Just as shortly as the secret.
I don't know
Yes.
if cats need those. I think I would just wear a diaper. I mean, that's what I do to my dog.
Honey.
Got it. Have that.
She hates it. She ends up chewing them off after a while.
How do I not know other band?
They do.
They do.
Okay.
They
See, that's
do.
something I should have learned at some point.
Be careful with that.
Yeah. Most definitely do. Cats are the worst.
Wait, does she bleed?
No, she doesn't bleed.
Oh.
She's just annoying.
Well, yeah, she just makes the cat call.
Did I do that?
Trying to get babies made.
They're fixed. I don't know.
No.
No.
So we'll say that you are currently, Jack, you can see this, yes. You are in, you're in the tavern known
Why
as
would
the
you cut my
Cloakful
ear off?
Sisters.
Well, she was a feral cat when we brought it. So
I think that's
cut
the
the
name
ear
of
off in case you get brought it twice.
it. It might not actually be the name of it. No, I'm sorry. It's called the Northern Light.
The Northern.
The Helper Sisters is just who run it.
That's what we're going.
You guys are headed to. You're headed to the Northern Light. You're following
Let's try this
Trovus, who's stumbling basically through the wintry streets of Karakonig.
Right, because he accuses of being thieves.
Yeah, initially he called you guys thieves.
No, let's try it. I'll try it.
When you first came to town,
I'll
at one
share.
point you had met the speaker.
Mhm.
He had
Oh.
you came at night. Well, I mean, so it was always night, but it was what would be perceived as night. You trekked across, used snowshoes, and then you trekked across. You came here with other people as well, so you kind of were in a small caravan. And then you had made your way to the inn. Like I said, you've only been here for 2 days at this point.
Got it.
Been here for 2 days, and you were told to come to. You could basically the only inn in town, which is the Northern Light. Once you had traveled across the town, you got up there, and this silver dragonborn, who you didn't know was there because he was covered in snow,
It is very banana.
jumped out of the snow and accused you of being the thief that he's looking for. What flavor was that?
Easter egg paint.
It's like a banana.
It tastes very banana-like.
That
It's pretty
sounds
gross.
terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to try it.
We don't have bananas in our house.
Look at stuff on
We have a banana allergy here. So there's
Yeah, and I don't know what's actually in this because it's in another language. So
I know that this one doesn't like banana, and I hate banana.
yeah, you won't like it. You would not like
I
it.
mean, it's
red
just
banana,
way
but I
too
hate
much
artificial
banana.
It really
I hate
is.
those.
I was like, oh yeah,
I
I'm
can taste
agreed.
banana.
Now it's
I
like,
can taste
well,
banana in any, like if you try to hide banana in something, I can taste it. And my wife, who is definitely allergic to bananas, that has always been a boon
All right, you're like
to being with her because I'd be like, yeah, you're not gonna like this guy banana.
My ex-girlfriend was allergic to raw tomatoes, and I absolutely hate raw tomatoes.
Just raw?
Yeah. Once it's like cooked and processed.
Oh,
You gotta roll it.
Yeah.
You can't just place it
I
down.
was just saying, like, I say I
So-
have a but actually
Roll it.
and he's accusing me of being a
Yeah.
He
thief.
accused you of being a thief, and then you had a conversation. You're like, oh, no, I'm not a thief. I'm just here looking for my brother. But I heard a rumor that there's an elf over here. And he's like, an elf? You're an elf? He's like, oh, you couldn't be who I'm looking for.
Got it.
And you had a brief conversation with him, and then you just kind of steered clear of him. But he's basically, you see, he's got a lot of respect in the town.
It is
People
banana.
look at him, but he's clearly like
BANANAS.
a kind of drunken, retired adventurer.
Got it.
He's
Okay.
like, I'm going to take care of this town, but I'm drunk. So,
Ask Google.
What's his name again?
his name is Trovus.
Got it.
Hey, that was a good roll, Stella. Good job. We're going to have you roll to kill the character.
Oh, wow, they actually do have very almost human.
Yeah, they do.
That's wild.
You know.
Elephants.
Elephants' eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, they gotta be like
Yeah,
black.
yellow orange.
Yeah, I was thinking that they were just gonna be flat, but no.
What are they?
They have like,
Elephant's eyeballs.
they're almost oddly
She wants to
like eyes.
see.
It's kind of freaking good.
I've seen elephant eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, it's
Elephant eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yes, they are elephant eyeballs. It's almost like this. Elephant eyeball.
Absolutely not. I don't do
On a
caffeine.
bag.
It's a bag.
You're not supposed to be
The next
drinking
great
that either,
poaching
sir.
trade is
Hey,
Elephant
this is
eyeball
my
bags for
first-
dice.
No, it's not.
Mm.
Second Mountain Dew. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
second.
Now I'm gonna be able to keep
Yeah,
tabs
where
on
are you
you.
gonna go? Which way?
this is true.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, hold on. Same time, we have yet to establish a contract, so I can't actually listen to that
So,
until it's in writing.
All right, so we're heading to the northern.
We can at least write rules down.
Yeah,
We
you
can
guys-
sign every rule.
So right now you're just basically you're waking up at you. So you traveled a while. You spent all day yesterday basically sleeping and resting,
Mhm.
and you're finally coming kind of down the stairs, and you got a table, and you're like, I'm just gonna. And then you're like, okay, now I'm gonna start looking for my brother because I heard rumors and stuff
Got
like that. Let's see. So Travis is leading you guys through the town. You eventually come across an inn, as far as you can tell.
Hey guys.
It's more like a,
Hey, see that?
oh
See what I see?
So you see this modest looking inn. It has the cross fetching of like the glass is like the diamond cross fetching. You know what I mean? Where it's like where it's just like little panes, and they're all like that melty looking glass where it's like it's been there for a long time. So and because glass, especially in at least medieval times, was still very viscous. That's why it looks like that. What's up, baby? I don't know. That's a good dragon.
That's what he said. Transform into a dragon.
There is an empty hook that is kind of above the door. Probably meant to carry a lantern, but it's right at the entrance and it seems to be bare of any like actual lantern.
So I can infer that this is where the lantern was stolen.
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord.
Probably. So
That's awful.
The inn appears to be mostly empty. A young woman looks up as you enter and gives Trovis a chastising smile and says, "Did you fall asleep again outside? I'm telling you, Trovis, one day you're going to have to stop relying on the kindness of strangers."
Yep.
The woman then opens a door into what looks like a kitchen and calls out, "Heat up something for Trovis. He's been out patrolling again." And she does this with the big
Patrolling.
Big air quotations.
Amazing.
So you guys kind of make your way in. You do see there is a discarded character in the corner sitting by himself. Or herself. I didn't actually ask.
I'd like to throw these things away. May I squeeze by you, please?
Thank you.
Okay.
Stella, come on over here. Stand this
Basically,
way.
you're going to be seeing a wood elf in winter clothing, sitting in the corner drinking a beer. Obviously, he's looking kind of distraught.
Okay, bye, baby.
Sticking to himself.
You can only say that you're sticking to himself because there's only you and them.
Oh, yeah,
We haven't
okay,
met yet.
We haven't met.
We're about to meet.
He's gonna introduce himself.
Yeah, we're about to meet him.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Jesus.
Is there anybody else?
I mean, just the woman that came that kind of like asked you guys like kind of rushed you in. Her and then clearly some sort of kitchen staff. But there's no one else in here.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's empty.
So,
It's upstairs in the corner.
yeah, okay.
I mean, you have like they gave you a frothy cup of mead and put it in front of you. So
Cool. You're gonna be seeing like more longish brownish hair. Obviously
Stella.
face tattoos.
Stella, negative. Over here.
Um,
Do not walk over there.
yeah. I don't know what else to describe.
What color are your furs? Are they gray or
Oh,
black?
they're mostly like blackish, grayish colors.
Dark.
Which is really good for blending into the tundra.
Yeah, we already had this conversation.
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Yeah. I went from a black cat to a white cat.
Instantly. It was like the next gaming session.
Oh,
I guess
lovely. Like,
All right, there's plenty of empty tables and chairs and whatnot. The woman, Allie, is one of the Shorard sisters. She basically, they own the inn. Cool. You just kind of learned this by she's like, "Hello, I'm Allie. Welcome. What would you like? Blah blah blah.
hello.
Mead. I've got mead. I've got ale. I've got some winter wine.
Means so give me all of it. I want to be.
The winter wine may be frozen, so you have to lick it like an ice pump."
Super cool and
Where's my desk?
I love it. I'll take it.
Where's my desk, baby? Yeah. Yeah. That was one of my good desks. That's cool. That's cool. Love you.
Get drinks. Well, look, this is just one guy. Oh, okay.
Are you guys hot, or do you need me to cool down in here?
It's just a tad warm.
Okay.
I mean, you're
It's
all
not
in
deathly
fur.
warm, but
Yeah, I'm feeling a little like.
yeah, but normally I'm in here in long sleeves without a problem. I put on my arm warmer things to like make me all white, and I was like, nope, too hot. I took that shit back off.
Nope.
Normally outside it's been negative 10 degrees. So
In the game, yeah. In real life, it's only been 40. Come on.
That is the same thing as negative 10. They feel the same.
For those of us that live here, yes. Or grew up in this general area, yes.
Yeah,
It's been
my friend
cold.
in Canada said it was negative 40 where they were.
What?
And then it was like, it was Celsius. So I was like, oh, well, let's see what that is in Fahrenheit. It's literally the same.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little warm.
Like, I was like, what is negative 40 Celsius in Fahrenheit? And Google was like, negative 40 Fahrenheit.
Winter wine sounds like some kind of sangria, and I'm fucking here for
End
it.
of 2019, it was negative
I love
10
sangria.
degrees.
I told you.
But here, it's only like 20 degrees.
Yeah.
It's not-
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
not
realize I was
big,
gonna get through my shit
but
that
it's
quick.
Just as cold as
Thursday.
Because then she was like, yeah, I can handle it when it's like 20. And it's like 20, but 20 is like 40,
That's
45.
fine.
And I was like, oh, okay.
So are you gonna get some of the winter wine? The winter wine?
Yeah, why not? So I can, yeah, lick it with my big fat cat tongue.
The winter wine. When you finally get it, she does actually manage to warm it up a little bit, so it's not like an ice block. But she noticed that she does keep it outside. Yeah, she brings it to you in a goblet. And
I should drink it like a cat too.
It's just very ineffectual.
Just splash.
It's a really, really dark. Kind of
Gurgle it,
purple.
basically just.
It's like a dark purple color.
Okay.
And it smells very fruity.
I like fruit.
And you take a sip of it, and it's the I would say the akin to kind of a cranberry wine.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you guys are familiar
Need
with
some
it.
of that in
I'm
real
very
life.
familiar with it because we had lots of cranberry wine in New Jersey.
Were they delicious?
A designated dice tub. So I have this new follower that's been in my chats lately that likes to just post a lot of fucking jokes. So if I randomly just start laughing, it's because there's a joke, and if you guys want to hear it, I'll tell you his joke. The most recent one was, don't drink and roll, get a designated dice tosser. Just makes lots of jokes in the chat. It's great. I dig it.
It would be, you just have a person every single one who knows your best.
I mean,
And there's people that do that in certain communities. I think that's totally fine.
I like rolling my dice because it's my dice and it's my chance, and you're
I
not
don't like
fucking my
people
shit up.
really touching my dice unless I gave them specific permission. Like, here, you can use my dice for the night.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
never let
Stella.
You can
Yeah.
never use my DM dice. Like,
Unless
never.
it's stuff.
Stella's different because she's like she just rubs.
takes. She's like, give me.
Anything she touches, like dice wise, will have a dose of good luck to it. So I
There
mean,
you go.
I love
Now we are gonna be screwed though.
it. Yeah.
Good luck to
she only
Jen.
touched this one, so let's see if it's rolling good. I mean, a 13, it's not bad. It's above
It's above average. I mean, technically 6 inches is also above average. That doesn't mean that it's enough.
This is true.
We invite our elf friend, or our not elf friend, but he's alone.
Fun.
What are you gonna do? Just wave him over?
I wants to drink alone. Hey, elf friend! Come and sit with us.
This random group of people. By the way, you guys look around. Your other companion, your fourth companion, has just disappeared.
I'm not.
The one that was there for a very short period of time, playing very weird
She's kind
instruments.
of a weirdo, and she liked to play music, and then was weird with you guys. And then it seems
was
like she got weird with a guy down by the boats,
Not
and
surprised.
then weirdly stayed with that person. Did not travel with you guys. Weirdly enough.
I'm not surprised.
She literally brought her ukulele over here last time we were here.
I accept this
I'm
tournament.
not even kidding. She
That's
just
awesome,
sat there
man.
with doot, 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 making very odd noises
It was
the
fun.
whole time. It was
because
pretty
it
funny.
was pretty funny I forget.
That's great.
You were doing
It was
something every
it was
time you
some
said it.
specific-
You go.
Was it something specific? Oh yeah, it was with Twiggly or whatever.
Twigman.
Every time
Twiggly.
Every time
Twigman?
the light
Yeah,
went
it's like
off,
a
she
little
played the
thing.
thing.
Like a little tree spirit.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
little forest
following
spirit
him.
that follows him around.
We captured him. Well, didn't capture it.
Yeah,
I
so-
literally invited him to come on adventures.
Let me describe this creature to you.
Yeah, do that so
is
that he
awesome.
understands. No, it actually is pretty cool.
It reminds me of freaking
Now we have
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, I was thinking Princess Mononoke whenever they were first talking about it.
Okay,
So you
okay,
So
okay.
you see this little guy right here?
Oh.
That's what they look like.
Just the cutest little dude.
Yeah, he's just like chilling on his shoulder. Like every
Tiny
time he
little
was describing him, it's fucking
white-
adorable.
I can't wait.
Snowy
Okay, I do
looking
want one, I lied.
creature.
I can't wait till
No
Albi.
face.
or
Thank you.
Albi, what's her name? Albi?
Who? Where?
Alba. Alba. I hope Alba sacrificed.
This one in particular, the one with the knife, that's the one that's sitting on his shoulder. This one.
Lovely. So we got another stab.
It's literally, I mean, it's this big.
Yeah.
Just sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah, we had a bard, but our bard is not playing with us any
Oh,
longer.
so when you came in from outside, you guys were covered in snow. On your shoulder, where Twigman was sitting, he's created a snowman on your shoulder. And he's having a conversation.
Oh my god.
No words because they didn't speak.
I
But,
can't talk, right?
well, he can. They can actually talk, but he's not. He's just mouthing everything. So then, but then you see him start getting.
I
As
know,
you
right?
sit down, you can see Twigman actually get sad. He does this and he huffs, and then you just see the snowman start to melt. And then he's just like doing this, and then then Twigman gets up on your shoulder and does this. That's what he does.
You look like a Sims character.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I live for this.
I didn't.
Oh my god.
So
Yay.
it just at one point it's just a slush and it just kind of.
Told you.
And again, you don't notice this kind of conversation going on, but everyone else is just like,
What do you guys look
"What's going on?"
What's going on?
When you finally do go to look, Twigman is just sitting there next to a puddle that's on you. And you're like, oh, you just cried the puddle up.
That's water.
And then he looks at you, he's like, oh, yes.
No.
Poor.
Oh.
You can't just replace friends.
Um.
Unless your name is Jack.
The other Jack.
I was like, what did
You
I
probably should have made up a different name before you showed up.
do? I mean, I already paid for this one, you know.
Oh,
Like, my name's Bob.
My name's Bob.
No, I don't like Bob.
Oh, Bob.
No.
What would
Bob's
you
an
like?
odd-
What would you like?
No, Jack
How
is
about
fine.
that? Okay,
Jack
Jack.
is fine.
Cool.
I mean, looking at you, I don't know that I would name you anything else. There's nothing else that sticks out
I
that would
think
just be like,
Oliver would
that's,
work. I like Oliver.
that would work,
Jack's
especially
first
as a
name,
pup
Oliver.
name.
You know that, like, Jack's actual
Huh?
name doesn't even include the word Jack.
Really?
Jack's name is Roosevelt
Oliver
James
sounds like a
Eldridge
pup
III.
name. More like, I don't know how many words it would
I
take
don't
name
know
Oliver,
how
but-
That explains a lot. That just explains
Right.
so much about his
Do you want to build a snowman?
personality.
I have
Okay.
never actually built a real snowman.
Did you hear this?
What?
Jack's real name was?
Yeah, Jack's name is Roosevelt James Eldridge III.
Because it all makes a lot more sense now. Like,
I don't know where
that's
Jack
more
ever
fitting
came from.
someone of his extracidity. Is that a word?
Yeah, that's.
Is that the way? Is that how?
Okay.
He's
Well,
That's-
at least you
that
know,
sounds
my
like a
name is
D&D
actual
character.
Jack. I mean, at least my name is actual Jack.
There you go.
No, just Jack.
That one is actual Jack.
That's right.
Or
When
just-
I put your
JJ
number,
Lynch.
when I put your number in my phone, I'm gonna put
Actual Jack.
Not Roosevelt. Actually.
Yes. Yes. Okay,
I just
so
burped up like lychee, just like I'm
What?
still
Delicious.
It's a
It's
strong
still
lychee
delicious.
flavor.
It is delicious. From his lychee.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I invite you to come and sit with us. And I'm a regular person. He's an elephant. She's a cat, so it's fine.
Yeah, we could describe
There
it.
is no. Yeah, y'all can describe your characters quickly.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not in.
This is what I look like.
Well, yeah.
She's
I knew
Except
your
with
character.
way more
Solid white
fur.
cat.
Yeah, I knew your
A
character.
little, yeah, I mean, probably more furry face.
Yeah,
I
more fur.
don't really put fur on my real face. That's
I
kinda
mean, we
difficult.
could.
We'll talk about it another time.
That seems complicated.
I might just buy like a full fur head. We have a full white fur cat head at Spirit Halloween that the mouth moves when
Yeah.
you make your mouth.
That has like
Yeah.
the dead eyes.
That would be
A little
very
warm.
disconcerting.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun. We could do
I'm not
it.
saying it wouldn't be
You'd
fun. I'm
be
just saying it would be
sweating underneath it
disconcerting.
the whole
Yeah.
time.
I wouldn't play in it. It would just be for like cosplay purposes.
Oh,
I wanna do I told you about how I wanted to do like a fur arm wrap with like lace that can lace it up for the costume. I know, that's what I'm saying. I want to add that for my costume, but yeah,
Okay, so
I am white
cat,
cat.
white cat, elephant.
Mine
Alright.
are black on me. Only mine are black things, just like my
Okay.
bags and
Nice.
weapons.
Got
I
it.
have the
the
two swords.
I have dark brown furs on. You can't see any of my body except my face because I'm
because you're a human, right?
Oh,
not built for this shit.
Yeah, the only one that does. I mean,
And I have a pendant.
you're more akin to him because you have some sort of relationship with humans, but
Yeah.
you know, you've never seen her particular species
No.
before. You have seen like lycanthropes probably in your travels, or similar to that. So you might be thinking that maybe she's some sort of like mirror cat or something like that. You've heard stories of Rakasha, which are like cat people.
Oh, they have backwards
But they're-
hands.
Rakasha are like they're like demonic.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have like tiger heads and their hands are
But you don't-
on back.
But you'd have to actually roll. Like I'd have to be like, all right, you want to do that? Okay, make an Arcana check or something like that, or a history check to know that. Right now, you just like it's a person. She's clearly has clothing on and stuff like that, and so
Do I have a human face or a cat face? That would be the question.
I think
You have a half human face.
it's a are you a tabaxi? Tabaxi is a feline face.
Feline.
It's a
That's what I
feline
thought.
face.
Yeah.
It's a full cat.
You're a full cat.
Just
you
walking
have-
on two legs.
Like your hind legs,
Yeah.
like your legs have like the reverse
Yeah.
knees and stuff like that.
Cat
So,
length, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
you can fall.
and then you have elephant monster, which
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, giant 7-foot elephant.
he's
I'm
just so
kind
weird
of-
looking. Because let's
kind of intrigued, but I'm like,
you're not even hiding it anymore,
You
right?
just
Did
wanna
you just
sell
get
his
a
tusks.
trunk warmer? So
Huh?
it's
You just
just
want
like,
to sell his tusks.
oh.
If you were in like part
You know what,
evil
I think
character, I
if
feel like
actually
that would
an
work.
elephant, you have like dexterous names.
Right, that's
I
Like
mean-
pachyderm foot, you know?
that's
Like
not a bad
Loxodon.
idea.
Yeah, that's what freaks me out the
The
Cat-
most.
Loxodon are
cat
the ones that have,
tail.
like the Duke
An
name,
elephant tusk.
which didn't make
I
sense.
mean, that's not a bad idea. 'Cause I
Yeah, I
could-
would worry.
No, he's a Loxodon. So Loxodon's
Loxodon, but what's the
digit hand.
but what's the other ones? They were
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what they
No,
are,
Loxodon.
but they have like the Powerpuff Girl hands. How do you pick shit up? I don't understand.
with your trunk.
Mhm.
Like normal elephant.
All
Could
right.
you imagine hitting somebody with like
I mean, he's just a
pachyderm
big.
vest?
My favorite
All right.
Powerpuff Girl episode.
All right, so
They
you have
switch
pachyderm monster.
Okay.
Human person, possibly half elf, you don't know. So everyone's bundled up with a weird companion, possibly familiar. You're thinking maybe homunculus or something like that, because you've never seen one before. And then you don't recognize it as a boxy. You don't know what that is, but you're like some sort of cat. That person. They invite you over. At least one of them
I invite
invites you
you
over. The other two, I don't know what you're doing. If you're giving them dirty looks or what.
Chug,
I know you both wanted to be evil before, so I don't know your motivations.
No, just me. I was just
Yeah,
the evil one.
What's alignments again?
Chaotic
I am
neutral.
chaotic.
Got a good
I'm a lawful neutral.
lawful
I
neutral.
just-
Chaotic
I
neutral.
have to be a follower.
And you're
Yeah.
chaotic neutral. Oh man, so
What?
a neutral good in there. Damn it! I know I'm not gonna get a lawful good at y'all, but
Yeah, none of us are
I
good.
just
What the
didn't think I
fuck?
could do a lawful good war. Like, I just didn't feel like it made sense in my brain.
Well, Cthulhu.
Because normally I'm a lawful good guy. When I'm at the table,
It'd be crazy if your background was you were actually a lawful good paladin and then you fell through your ways because you were corrupted by Cthulhu and now you're chaotic good fucking warlock. That's
right. Just
I like that.
Oh, 180.
I'm just impressed that she's still eating these strange
I
Cheetos.
cannot.
They're not that bad.
I can't do it. One time was enough. Another
It
time
was
would be-
interesting, but it's not something that I'd be like.
No, I wouldn't be like, I can't
You know what I
even
get
get
every time I do
It wouldn't be something that I'm regularly like.
shrimp chips.
Okay, so
I would have been more.
So you move your table, or do you ask them to join? I want to see the dynamic, the social dynamic. Do you get up and join them, or do you make them come and join you?
well, are you guys already sitting?
They're starting to sit down around the table. Yeah. You've already warmed up this chair. I mean, you can bring the chair with you.
I know. I'm already warm.
And you have
and cuddled up in
other
this front
chairs.
corner.
You're in a nice corner, and you're nearest the fire.
Yeah, I mean, okay, hold on. Yeah. So I am by the fire.
You're clearly nearer the fire than they are.
Okay.
Like they just picked the first table.
Yeah.
to do this.
I mean,
I'm just his bodyguard.
It's Nelson's fault.
Okay.
Everybody like Nelson.
Anyone named
well,
Nelson.
it looks like y'all are cold. So how about you guys join me over here by the fire so that you guys can warm?
He brings up a good point.
I accept your logic.
Accept your logic.
I'm gonna go sit over there. I'll bring my drink with me.
I mean,
Don't follow me.
See you, friend Nelson. I'm here in search of
Nelson sits down
market
at the table. His companion hops off of his shoulder and starts walking across the table and bows to you. It bows to you. Like this grandiose, like,
Fucking phenomenal.
and it splays all the way down, like as its legs split, and his head goes all the way down to the ground. It's just full ceremonial bow.
Jesus Christ. Basically. D'Artagnan in mini form.
Oh, this is Twigman.
And they're like, he like kind of looks up and he's like,
yeah.
then it gets up, walks over to your mug of mead, takes a cup out of its back pocket that you didn't even know it had, scoops out some mead from the top of your mead, and then sits over in the corner of the table and starts to drink by himself, not looking at anyone. He just does this. Again, you don't see him consume it, you just see him spill it on the ground in front of him.
I mean,
God.
your companion.
You get what you get. I like the little NPCs.
Do you have? Do you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone just
Well-
watches it and they all have the same reaction as you. They're like,
We just met.
so.
Yes. My
I
name
told you we
is.
should have turned this thing in.
I kind of have to agree with you. By the way, my name is Nafs. I've been here for about 2 days.
That you can remember because you were asleep.
Okay, yeah. Roughly, I don't. Yeah, roughly. But I do have one question, if you guys don't mind.
Come on.
Have you guys been adventurers long?
Yeah, very short period. Well, this adventure.
I mean, you guys are, so let's table talk here a little bit. As far as characters are concerned, in a role-playing universe like this, as adventurers, you're level 1 adventurers, so you're already above NPCs. NPCs have their own levels and their own classes. You're like a step above that. So let's say that you were a commoner for 3 levels before you became a fighter or whatever, you know what I mean? So you've had other experiences. That's where that background comes into play. Like Sailor for you or Outlander for you. You've had experiences. Those are the things that shaped you and made you, or at least pointed you and steered you in the direction that you're currently on. So yeah, you could have been doing tribal stuff and doing warrior stuff, because warrior is like a NPC class. You could have been doing that for 3 years, running with the tribes or whatever.
Yeah.
So it really depends if But some people just want to say, yeah, I literally started last week. And that's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you could have been a scribe in Candlekeep, and then you just decided, I don't know what your reason was coming up here, but you felt a calling to come up here for whatever reason.
Well, I came here to study ancient ruins.
We didn't join like an adventurers guild, did we?
No, you guys aren't part of a guild, though. That's something you could always aspire to do.
You really have one of those in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, yeah, they have like adventuring like groups.
Yeah, I mean, you can always you can join things like Harper's and stuff like that.
Yeah, Harper's. I remember they had the Blades. I don't think they still have the Blades.
The Zentrum, you can't join that.
So click here.
You can,
You can.
but you can't.
Yeah, you can.
In
She
this
would
area.
like to join it as the chaotic evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm joining this chaotic evil, but yes.
All things.
That won't be
Let it burn. Fireball everything.
Yeah, eventually I do want to go that route, and I want to actually have like a dragon friend. Like, I don't know if I should be a dragon person to gain a dragon friend, or if I should just be a sorcerer to gain a dragon friend. Because as a sorcerer, I currently have a Ember Fox. So I have a Fire Fox in our Pathfinder campaign.
Lovely.
I feel like this is a weird pose for the guy put this guy.
But reason why I'm asking is I've been on this very long journey searching for my brother, and I was wondering if you guys seen another elf that looked like this.
I don't think I've
I don't
seen
think
any
I've
elves
seen
here.
any elves in the 10 towns.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen any elves yet. He's your first elf you came across. You've seen a half elf, but.
Yeah, you know, back south where I'm from, it's just elves. Not over here.
Well,
Occasional drow.
Only the one. I see no reason for
Don't know what that is.
Which is
What?
Yeah, they're elves. Never know.
another one.
Yeah, my wife bought me
They're
one
like
today.
druids.
I
No.
mean, in the story's gonna know.
She surprised me with it.
Very sweet.
Right now, inside of me was
Why?
Evil.
Why are they evil?
This is a really evil thing.
That's okay, I don't mind sharing.
resurrect him. Why not bring him back to life?
Yeah, so it's
He
fine.
definitely does that.
Yeah, we have more snacks.
I have other food here.
We don't know what the stats are on this, so we can eat as much as we want. Because we
We don't
don't
know
know
what
how
the
fattening
stats
they
We
are.
don't know what it's gonna do to
They're
us.
healthier than American food. That's probably the
Yeah.
It's fine, we can share.
Well,
It
I mean-
looks kind of westernized, so it might be making up for lost time with extra terrible stats.
Yeah, probably a lot of sodium.
It's just made of trans fats.
It's
They love sodium. They put soy sauce on everything.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
it's all MSG. That's it, the whole thing.
I'll be everything.
I love that MSG. Oh, man. MSG makes me
I mean,
Yep,
feel
I'll take it all.
I mean,
I could put it home right now.
All right. So yeah, you guys sit down at the table with this elf.
Wonderful.
And,
So wait, what's your name in this one? Naps. Naps?
Spell it.
NAFS.
Yeah.
Naps.
His name was actually Jack.
Yes,
Actual Jack.
Actual Jack. Actual Jack.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Actual Jack.
What's your character's name? I don't know.
Kiyomi.
Kiyomi.
Your
KyomI.
character's name is Vroom Vroom Vroom.
Yeah, it is.
Go boom, boom, boom. Yes. Oh, hey, Mind Flayer, do you mind posting in the chat what the channel on YouTube was that you recommended with the good music or whatever it was?
Stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
What?
That fucking
Yeah.
I'm missing never gonna go. I'm just gonna be at work.
Make my heart go boom, boom. Phenomenal. Mind Flayer said, naps, master of the sleep spell. Jokes, jokes, jokes.
What's called that?
Phenomenal.
Who's that guy the other day got killed the other day? Somebody shot him.
In real life?
Yeah, the Nene guy.
The dude who did the night?
Yeah.
The wit,
somebody shot him.
Nene. What?
How do I not hear about this?
That's because he just sits on his phone all day.
The last bit of news I heard about was that 2 sanitation workers saved that little girl from the hammer.
Oh, are we doing last names?
No.
Do you have a last name?
You can have it. That's totally fine.
If you have one, I'll write it down.
It's Cynodel, Siannodel.
Wait, one more time.
And don't mess it up this time.
Siannodel.
Because I don't have a last name.
Okay.
You also put Nelson as a last name.
Oh, yeah,
Sword
what's Nelson's
Coast
last name?
Soundscape.
Oh, that's right,
yeah,
Nelson Hargraves.
Fat nerd.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Right on top of the
Right on top of the good
Oh.
fresh release.
Oh, that looks so great.
What?
That
Oh yeah.
That's
Cherry
I would
sticks.
hard pass on that. Yep.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
fast. I'll tell you guys what happened after the stream was over.
That's fine.
Some of these are really cool.
Did anybody watch the Puppy Bowl?
No.
The only one.
I did not watch it. I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl or anything. I went, took Stella to the house, the float crew houses or whatever, crew of float houses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb. It was not, it's not Mardi Gras, but it was free. So.
Stella probably enjoyed it.
She liked the park part, which was
We still
in
have,
between
we
going
still
to
have like
houses.
200 reservations of people who were still going to come for Mardi Gras weekend. And then the mayor was like, you can't drink downtown all weekend. And fucking everybody sold out.
Yeah.
I didn't even want them to come in the first place because like,
Oh,
right
it's
now,
you too.
I got
It's not
COVID
gonna-
because you stupid nasty motherfuckers
Yeah.
already. So like, if you can just stay home, that'd be great.
I'll forward that. Well, I just have that night I ended up going out to eat, and at the restaurant I was eating at, they had Animal Planet on the TV with the Puppy Bowl playing. So, and it was over there, and I was sitting over here, and there was a TV there that had 2 things of tennis. And so I was like, can you put the Puppy Bowl on over here? So cute. So cute.
So how many quests do we have right now? We have Return to Advent, Find the Lantern.
Final answer.
You guys have you have.
Trovis is going to talk to that guy for us to get him to pay his debt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
And then the guy that went missing.
And then we'll also get our hiking equipment or whatever.
Right.
I think the money
Hey,
lender said he
Sin.
would help us get our
How's
hiking
it going,
equipment if we
Simple?
got hold of it.
So we have to go find the lantern first.
Basically, that's fine. Trovis said he would talk to the guy if we agreed to find it in the first place.
Right.
But either way, I assume it's going to take a while for that to happen. So
Yeah.
Might as well look for the lantern while we're waiting.
Yeah. So
So I would like to ask the.
So before you do that, why don't you guys explain to Actual Jack, what you guys? I mean, because are you inviting him into the group to kind of like assist you? I mean, you right now you need funds because like, you're still but you're like you're kind of running on empty and you're looking at like how am I going to pay for another night of this kind of thing.
I was looking at his stuff.
So we are specifically.
Valentine's Day. Yeah, I have a gift for you, Sinful.
Right now, our motive is money. The 2 of us, I think you're trying to leave too, right? No, it was the other one who was trying to leave.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, but the
I'm
amount
just
of
your
money it
bodyguard.
requires to leave the 10 towns is significant because there are no caravans running because of the endless winter, and I don't have enough money. So I basically started taking on these little.
Oh my God, you look so beautiful.
So that I can
What are you,
I can leave.
You want
He
an apple?
came to help in the endless winter because he's a druid or whatever.
Well, I'm tagging along with
No,
you
it's
because you
Ariel.
were looking for the archaeological ruins.
Right. Initially, I came over here to look for ruins, and then the winter started, and now I would like to go home. But I don't have enough money to go home. She's with us because I paid her to
Be his bodyguard.
Yeah, I'm a druid, so
I'm the fighter type that's just like,
I hired the Buffett
I
cat.
kick some ass.
The
the Buffett cat. Literally. I'm still the very quiet cat.
Well,
I know. I just sort of explained that to you mostly because I'm sad and I want to leave. You're the closest person who hasn't heard my sauce.
Well, actually, I'm kind of running low on funds myself.
Yeah, she got this for her birthday.
And
Oh, somebody had a birthday?
Yeah.
What happens once a year?
Does she's 4 now.
What?
You're getting old.
My buddy's kid just turned 5. I'm like, bro, you could never talk to me.
My guess is that
That would
when
be
she
great.
gets older,
Because I feel so old now.
she's gonna be doing cosplay like y'all.
Phenomenal.
Which is fine. I love cosplay. I just have not. I never was.
My wife is
Never really got
trying
into
to
it.
cosplay, but I'm a lazy bum, so I'm just.
I'm a lazy bone too.
She does fucking everything. He does.
who? You?
What?
Wait,
My
who?
wife.
Oh, okay. I was like, who?
What did I do?
Okay. So,
All right. So you guys are, like I said, you're.
We're working out the logistics.
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
All right. Why don't you guys work out the logistics?
So, I'm running low on funds as well. And I was trying to figure out a way of Republican. Sorry, the mead's getting.
Just kidding.
So,
So while you guys are doing this, Allie, you see Allie has settled Trogus into a chair and has got him like a bowl of stew and stuff, and then asked you guys if you wanted a stew.
More stews.
She brings you guys out a stew. It's mostly root vegetables. You can tell they're a little older.
Basically.
Because they're kind of shriveled even in the stew itself, but it's definitely a fish broth.
I mean,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Trout.
I mean,
It's the cat who likes fish.
technically, I'm not really, worried about the fish. I've been sailing everywhere, fishing.
So you're used to fish. Well, what do you do? What skills do you have? You have a resume?
Do you have any weapons on you?
We had a guy join the adventure guide one time, and he had printed up in his character's resume that his character legit would hand to people. Like, when he was like, "Do you need
That's
player
been
Role
wrong.
playing brings
Yeah,
so many
simple.
different
We do.
personalities.
We have reservations at 8 p.m.
That's actually quite entertaining.
Does your character have any weapons that are visible?
I have the short bow, the dagger, and the rapier. So
Right,
the
so
only
they're
one
gonna
that's
see,
probably
they're gonna see the short bow.
Yeah.
So he's got a short bow, I guess,
Strapped.
strapped
Yeah.
along his back or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have it strung, or do you have the like? I'm asking, like, do you have it strung like you're ready for something,
If you have the two
or do you have the
scimitars,
string like
oh,
in
it's
a bag,
definitely-
and then when you're ready to
It's
fight,
not
you
always
like
strung.
it's always strung. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to keep track of that because after a while, I'll be like, oh, your string breaks or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really like that
Because
one
of
either.
adventuring.
Because of adventuring.
That's my favorite one of the group.
Well, we could definitely use someone who
Halichi?
can handle themselves in a fight other than our local captain. So.
Oh, you have a bow as well, right?
Mhm.
So
I've done crossbow.
it is weird. You did say he's a fisherman and he has a bow.
I have a longbow.
I wrote that. That's
you like-
You can do that. That'd be kind of badass.
I'm
Especially,
so impressed by
especially
those.
the knucklehead trout. And he's like, and he always gets him in the eye because you can't get through their
This is
stuff.
my bow.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I have a longbow. Yeah,
I have to restring that.
just can't.
Yeah.
It looks ridiculous.
It's not my fault. I bought it from the store.
So the store is done.
If I hold it like this, it looks all right.
I guess they did it loose so that you could do like
Time to cut that off. and put
But,
some plastic on there.
Bring it back.
Basically.
Bring it back.
I always forget that I'm walking around with a spear. There's a spear strap to my back.
There is a spear strap. So yeah, you only see the bow on him. Yeah, I'm assuming some sort of. Do you have a back quiver or a side quiver? People don't think about this shit.
No. I think I want to do a back quiver. Yeah.
See, back quiver is good if you're kneeling down a lot. kneel down and sneak around.
It's
good.
More
A side quiver, it's more for wars because you're like you pull that real quick.
Yeah.
Take that knowledge.
Well, I just have that Chinese arrow gun.
It's
Just like
this
super inaccurate.
all up to aim right there. Everybody watch.
Unfortunately, the only way to shoot is to have a companion run up from behind you and hit it in the back.
I mean, he has a little twig thing.
Yeah, just twinkling his
There you
weight
go.
ladder.
Phenomenal.
As you guys are sitting down, she's bringing out the meal to you. She does confirm that the town has experiencing some break-ins, robberies, and the like, but no one has witnessed a potential culprit. The only clue is a set of tracks that are leading in the direction of Kelvin's cairn. Allie thinks the tracks were made by dwarves who live in the valley at the base of Kelvin's cairn. She suspects that the endless winter has made the dwarves desperate for food and ale, though she can't explain why the dwarves would steal the inn's lantern and other valuables. Allie is also surprised that no one from Caer Konig has seen or heard the dwarves remarking that a quiet dwarf is an oxymoron. So.
Like I said, fucking dwarves.
Right. I'm not saying that dwarves were incapable of being thieves, but it seems a little bit
Unlikely.
out of character. Let's go talk to him anyway.
So at one point, the door to the kitchen swings open as a stern-looking woman enters holding another steaming bowl of soup. Basically, it's a large one that she's going to dish out like more stew to you guys. She places another bowl in front of Trovis and says, "No dwarf did this. Someone would have spotted them. Caught him. There's just no way. There's no way it would have happened. There's something else going on here. Besides, what use do hungry dwarves have for a fucking lantern?" She points the lantern. That's not there. It's a dwarf. They can see in the dark. And she goes back in.
She does have a hole.
I mean, what if they're searching for something?
I don't have air magic.
So wouldn't even really be useful as like
And when
lantern,
I say
right?
like, so I'm not role playing the two sisters, but generally
No, not
everybody
that
come in that like they kind of chime into your conversation and they like bring up tidbits and stuff like that. At one point, Corey, who's the woman in the back, she's the larger of the two, and she explains that the magic lantern that used to decorate the outside of their inn doesn't do anything other than light up the area in different colors. That's its magic.
literally wouldn't really serve.
It's basically like a neon lamp.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, we could always go talk to the dwarves.
They do offer you guys
Can you read it?
free room and board if you're able to bring the lamp back.
Great.
Anytime you come to visit Caer Konig, free room and board.
If I can find
If you can,
No,
because they can't really offer you like coins, but they can offer you that.
Now I want breadsticks.
I told you.
But maybe the
Oh.
dwarves would get stuff stolen from that. Maybe we should ask them. Sure.
Just grabbed a bunch of munchies.
It cannot hurt to talk to the dwarves.
It's fine.
Even if we don't think they're the ones
Yeah,
who
so
might know something.
they basically, she explained, she's like, let me be a little bit clearer. She's like, I can give you free room and board if you can determine who the thieves are.
If you're
And put
hungry,
a stop to it.
we'll be here for another 2
If you
3
happen to bring
hours.
back the
It's
lantern,
7 o'clock.
she's like, I'm gonna throw in free ale for you when you're here too.
Oh!
So there's that.
I mean, free.
Yeah, a lot of it was
sounds
free.
lovely.
We're kind of
Yes.
for right now. So
$3.99 is always a good deal.
So you didn't officially accept this quest yet, but I know you guys like to collect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
But we have to
Just like
accept-
rare
Wait, I thought we
we
did.
have to accept it.
Well, you were going to. You didn't.
Missing lantern at Northern Inn.
Yeah, that was the name of it, but you hadn't officially collected the actual
We pretty
request.
much have to
We're
take
doing
this
it now.
quest if we want Trogus to help us get the shoe.
Yeah, so like when you say,
Yeah.
we'll do that, there's like music in the background. And then like the screen gets like really light all of a sudden. And then there's this the golden letters of the northern, the missing leg or whatever it is.
I know, right,
Quest
Sin?
number 37.
Breadsticks.
Alright.
Cheese
Yeah, if that was the case, it was an exclamation mark. Then every
It's not my fault.
town would have like
A
three
thousand.
of them. And it's so annoying. I was like, oh my god, there's a lot
Okay,
of
that's
questions
just.
And
they
you're
said
not even supposed to do
breadsticks.
them
I know
all.
she did, and then I
There's so
thought
many, and it actually said they
breadsticks
probably
on a pizza
shouldn't do
place,
all of
and I
these.
was like, they also do cheese sticks. at pizza
Let's.
place.
I think we should talk to the North Americans just to see.
Where can we find these?
Oh shit,
What?
Alexa.
What's her name?
She
Allie.
just-
Does Allie have any idea
Oh,
what these dwarves are?
So,
Alexa, play Dungeons and Dragons music.
Dungeons and Dragons, a brand new cookie on Amazon Music.
Find out.
it's an end song too!
That's really funny.
We just accepted the quest, and the music began.
Good lord.
I'll be right back.
You know, you can play a whole like audio Starfinder adventure with Alexa. You just say Alexa play Starfinder and she'll start a Starfinder adventure. I did it.
Really?
I was just off the other day and I was like, let's see how hard it is. It's pretty cool.
Have you ever heard of Richie Blackmore is?
No?
He was a guitar player for like Deep Purple. You know, Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Deep Purple.
Oh,
He was
I was gonna say, I wonder what you heard about that familiar with that.
Oh, yeah. He was a guitar player for several big bands in the 70s.
That's amazing, Andrew. That's really exciting. He's now my Alexa's music. You're welcome.
Which plays folk music.
I'm
It all sounds like
3 ale? Yes.
Sounds like
playing rap music though. The terrible.
No!
That's not what we asked for, Alexa.
It's called Blackmore.
If I say that loud enough, she'll respond.
Blackmore's Night.
Yeah. Like it is all it is all like super Renaissance festival soundy shit.
Can't you guys just play some like remember like last week, the last time we did just play some Winter Wind.
Just say,
Tell her.
Just wind.
Yeah, just the whistling wind.
I didn't do it.
But he can still
Oh, she
play.
stopped.
He can still like there's some songs where just him instrumentally playing guitar kills. But it's like you might
Alexa,
Smoke on the Water.
Play
So
wind sounds.
But all their music is actually 7 or 8 albums. They're all good.
I don't know what she said. I don't think that's what I asked for.
This isn't what the wind sounds like where I'm from. That's that Pocahontas wind, I think.
All right, let's try again. Alexa, play wind sounds.
would you like to give sleep sounds? Wind sounds a try?
Yes.
Okay, here's sleep sounds. Wind sounds.
Sleep sounds, wind sounds. I have no fucking clue what's gonna happen.
What?
Alexa, 100%.
She got it. Good job, Alexa.
Okay, that's fucked up because I hear it all throughout the house. Did you know that this is an LED bra?
Please turn it on.
I don't know how at this angle.
Like, what is it gonna do?
I don't know that it's plugged in.
You want me to plug it in? I'm highly intrigued.
Wait, don't look at it because it's flashing. I don't know if you
Oh
can look
no,
at
I'm
that. Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Hold
No,
on.
thank you.
Hold on, I'm trying to change it.
I was like, you know what this white furry bra needs? Strobe lights.
No, thank you. I'm quite content.
What if it's a slow flash?
Yeah, slow flash is fine.
Okay, you can look now.
Bing,
My boobs are glowing green.
Is it for like when you're jogging?
No, if it was dark in here, it would look better. don't know what color that is because I can't see. It looks like it might be a bluish color, but I don't know if it's not dark enough.
Yeah, sure. You got it.
I'm not trying to grab your phone.
Can you see anything?
No.
Green.
What is
Red.
going on?
It's got to be blue, and you probably just can't see it.
Yeah.
There's green. Red. Okay. Come on, stupid piece of shit. It just goes back and forth between green and red.
It's a Christmas bra.
It's probably just broke because the shit's old as fuck. Anyway, I'm unplugging it.
Multiple colors for flashing.
I literally never.
Electric boob.
So, you have a total of how many quests now?
4.
And how many of them are completed?
None.
Good job, guys.
I just started.
Yeah,
Can you help me?
You inherit
Put
their
this back in
tragedy.
its
I don't know if this Twitter quest is ever going to be completed, but I can mislead you.
You're not giving it. You just show.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rachel.
I'll
Yeah,
show
it
it.
is
I'll
actually a
show
really
it.
cool bra. It's like a
Even when you
$50
decide to
bra.
Stay with her, you don't know.
Just tuck it in. Yeah. Because when it's plugged in, it.
How's it a trail?
I just tuck
Right now, he's following you out of curiosity.
Right.
Just tuck.
I was just
Don't
like,
plug
you wanna
it. Just
come?
suck it. Yeah, no plugging.
No?
No,
Do I have to use tape too?
if you want. You don't have to.
It just reminds me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't apologize to me. I totally get more than you think.
Tuck it in. Tuck it in.
Yes. So, I guess that leads us to which way are you going right now? I mean, I think
Calvin's corn.
We're going to go talk to the North to see if they know anything about the tests.
Yes. Okay. We're going to try and complete the lantern quest. Let's go find
Yeah,
out.
let's do the land quest.
Let's
Stop
try.
making up quests. If somebody tries to offer some quest, I'll punch him in the face.
No, you
there's
won't.
a timeline.
No, you
There
won't.
is a timeline on at least one of your quests.
Which
This
one?
one is
Oh, the
not.
guy that's
We found the
dying.
guy in the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we need mountaineering equipment.
Which we could get for free if we return the lantern.
Correct. Well, we just need Trogus to convince that guy to pay his bill. And then the moneylender will help us get the equipment.
Yeah.
Correct. So in the morning, let's have Trogus make good on his promise.
A man is
Talk
dying.
to that guy for us.
Yeah, we'll set out on the lantern.
And we'll set out to find the guy at the time.
Yes.
In the morning.
It was the what's his face? Owed money.
Wait, do we have the dog still? Did we take the dog with us? Because I thought we took the
I
dog.
assume the dog is with us. I didn't leave it.
Wait, y'all have a dog?
His name is Dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
it was the-
No, his
Boy.
name was Boy. They have
Didn't write that
a
down.
sled dog.
Boy.
Like
He's
a-
not our
Oh,
dog.
okay, okay.
We were looking
That
for
basically
his-
had you didn't even notice it was there. It's so quiet.
Yes,
it's
there is
just,
the
like,
dying
sitting there
guy.
in anticipation of them to get up, and it's like.
Are you gonna fucking find my mask?
Pretty much.
Fucking God.
Pretty much.
So we need
Fucking
Travis
do
to get
something.
that guy to pay his bill so we can get mountain equipment so that we can go
Yes.
Go
find his
where?
master.
That is exactly what we need.
So we're going on a mountain.
Yeah, we're
I
on a
mean,
mountain.
unless that's what you guys want me to do,
We're gonna
is
go up
to
the mountain.
help find things.
I welcome your assistance.
You guys like make a deal on how y'all are splitting treasure and stuff, or
I'm good with
Evenly?
these.
I don't know. We can discuss that kind of stuff.
I haven't earned anything yet, so I assumed.
I'm not the treasure guy. I don't care about the treasure.
That's not a good position.
I like money.
Especially when everybody's walking around with bags of gold. You're like this poor guy's like, I already care about knowledge.
I care about money until
Knowledge
someone
is
gets out of this
power.
horrifying place.
I mean,
So
true.
yeah, so the wind is, like I said, it's nighttime now. The wind is howling. It is definitely blizzard conditions outside right now. Probably the best bet is to, again, since you guys agreed to take on the quest, they're going to give you room and board for tonight.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you guys can
Oh,
decide
I'm
what
just
you're going to
making
do.
noises.
Right.
Get Trogus to get that guy to pay the bill.
Yeah,
Correct.
Travis.
He's pretty toasted right now. You could have a conversation with him.
Trogus?
Yeah. I mean, he's not
You
asleep.
probably could
But
be
he's still
doing.
like blasted.
He's pretty blasted.
Yeah, but hold on.
So how much
hold
he
on,
remembers.
Hold on. At the same time, a drunk person will agree to a lot of things. Just saying.
I mean, he's
I have
already doing what we
intimidation.
wanted him to do. Travis isn't the guy who has to pay the bill.
Oh,
But he's the speaker of the town, and if he goes and he
This-
can pressure the actual
This is
guy
Jack.
yeah.
to pay back what he owes.
Jack plays as
Huh.
a rogue elf. Cthulhu is not here yet.
Oh, Cthulhu's here. He's
Not at this, just
always
not
here.
at this table that you can visualize.
He lives inside my brain.
There is
So,
one that exists.
So yeah, I do want to go remind Travis that he needs to go talk to that guy.
Okay, so you step over to him at his table. He's like half of his snout is into the bowl. And he's like, "Sweet Lord." And he leans back, and there's like fish goop and stuff falling down.
Oh, dear
He
God.
takes another swig of whatever she gave him, and he's like,
I hope it's water.
he's like, Allie, is that you?
No, Travis, it's me, Nelson. Who? You jumped out of a snowdrift and accused me of being a thief not 20 minutes ago.
I doubt that. What's your name again?
Nelson,
So unforgettable.
we're gonna find the lamp.
No, I meant forgettable. Sorry. What was your name?
Oh dear God. Where are there tentacles behind me?
Nelson,
Oh, above my head. That would make sense.
we agreed to find
There's
a lantern
Cthulhu.
in exchange for you talking to him.
Yeah, so you're gonna get me my thieves, and I'm gonna talk to who?
Dear God.
Is his name Keegan?
No, that's the guy we gotta find.
That's the guy we're looking for. Garrett is
Atlas?
Atlas.
Atlas is the one who money is owed.
Oh.
Oh, he owes money to the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a debt.
So he needs to talk to Atlas. Get him to pay back the money that he borrowed.
Atlas owes money to Dubar, the half
Dubar.
orc.
The half orc.
Oh,
That is that.
Why do I gotta talk to? Who am I talking to? Atlas or Dubar?
Atlas. You're gonna talk to Atlas and tell him to pay Dubar back.
And if I do that,
Doesn't
then what
have any
happens?
We catch your thief.
We catch your thieves.
I don't understand though. What?
We
How are you
need-
getting? How are you? Why? Why are you helping Dubar of all people?
Care about Dubar?
Well, clearly, if you're getting his debt paid,
And if you borrow money, you gotta pay it back.
but what are you getting from Dubar?
Adventuring gear.
Winter, specifically.
Mountaineering equipment.
Yeah, that.
But Atlas is the one that has the adventure.
Yeah, well, I will not have money to pay for it.
You're not understanding me. I mean, I'm pretty tanked right now, but you realize what you're doing.
What he's saying is that Atlas sent us to talk to Dubar, and if he got rid of Dubar, he would give us the equipment.
Right, but that's not cool. He owes Dubar money.
Yeah, see the dynamic?
If
He
you borrow
asked
money,
you
you
to
gotta
get
pay
rid
back.
of Dubar because he
Yeah.
owed money
I
to him,
want to do that.
so that he could give you equipment then for free. But Dubar said, F that shit. Make Trovis tell him to go pay off my debt, pay off his debt. But then there was no exchange for how you guys got fucking adventuring gear.
That's why I'm gonna pay us debt.
What
why didn't you just kill
He-
the
you're
fucker
lawful good?
and-
Neutral good.
Why would I kill Dubar?
None of us are
literally
evil.
didn't do anything wrong.
He really didn't. I have no valid reason to kill that guy.
There's like, they're
You were
really,
picking-
even if a chaotic neutral would have very good reason to even come up with a reason to do it.
But if she was allowed to be chaotic evil, we would have no problem.
He might be
She'd
dead.
be like, hold on, let me go handle that work.
Yeah, I mean,
Fireball. I'm just kidding.
so you have to come up with a way
To get the adventuring gear.
to get the adventuring
We're
gear.
just gonna ask Dubar to buy it for us. He got money, obviously.
We'll return it when we're done with it. Fuck it. We just need to borrow it.
No.
So we should talk to Dubar, tell him that he needs to get us adventuring gear to borrow that we will return when we get his gear.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you borrow something and you break it, we don't have the money to pay for it.
That's what it's not made of.
I mean, technically, it would be your problem.
Let me just leave.
Just steal it. Fuck it.
So I had it written down. I wasn't sure what dynamic you were going to determine to get the actual adventuring gear because
Could I just
you were just going to help Dubar and then.
My plan was to help Dubar and ask him to get a signature. I feel like Agnes probably owes him more money than the adventure gears would have.
Good point. Would be something you should bring up in negotiation with Dubar.
That would mean we have to go back to Dubar. I'll send Twig.
Lazy. Lazy. Meet us at the end.
Twigman just takes the note and throws it outside. It blows
Yeah,
away.
we're gonna get lost again. He's gonna probably die
Again.
Oh, I have to die because you're going to die.
because you were the one that rolled low and you got cold as fuck and couldn't survive in the fucking freezing of the night.
I can now shapeshift. I can turn into a snow animal. I'll be fine.
It's
There will be no more freezing.
That's exactly what he said.
So,
You're
You know
just
what,
gonna
I still
smear
need troubles
it.
with the talk
You're
to his
not
dad.
talking in the middle of it.
He's like, all right,
That's not.
I've talked to him. I don't know if he's going to actually do anything about it.
Just like your lipstick is on the bottom
Do
of your
some
list now.
speaker of the town stuff.
It's fine.
All right, I'll do it.
Maybe you should get like.
If you find out who my thieves are.
I don't know what they're
Was
called.
it?
What
Yeah.
it's called.
I'll get some better shit eventually, man. I'm poor
Consider it done
in real life
morning,
just as much as
first
I am in a
thing.
game.
First light, I'll wake up and I will go out there and
feel
talk to Dubar.
we're going to wait.
Yeah, well,
Well,
You're gonna get caught up. Everything's gonna be
I'm
fine.
talking to Dubar, right?
no, twins. You're talking to Agnes.
Agnes. Okay. First thing in the morning. First light that comes through my eyeballs, I will get there. Get it done.
You should sleep with us.
He literally falls asleep right there.
I just fall at the table.
Good. We can keep an eye on him then. He should stay.
So you guys get some rooms. You sleep through the night. Pretty uneventful. There's nothing crazy. No weird noises woke you up. We'll say at one point, what's everyone's passive perception? I forget what it is. 'Cause I probably should.
I don't have the app.
Bottom left-hand corner underneath your.
Oh, 12. Oh,
I'm
thank you,
a
Karatora.
wisdom person, so it's probably the highest, right? That's wisdom.
What do you have?
Perception.
Passive perception.
Yeah, it's passive perception.
It's 10 plus your perception bonus. Whatever.
It's probably low.
13.
Dang, he's got more wisdom than you.
He's probably.
I added
Jeff, what's
perception.
yours?
15. Rose usually have a decent.
James, what's yours?
12. You know, so they can find traps.
What is with this group of J's? J's.
I didn't do it.
I mean, you kind of did. Actual J.
Well, he's an A. He's not a J.
Actual
right.
Jack.
He's an A.
You're right.
Mine's technically CJ, so it's fine.
And yours, Molly, what's your perception? Passive
12.
perception. Was it?
12.
So Jeff, at one point
Oh,
did
you
wake
should
up
get
to the sound
one.
of like
I think it would be really cute,
crushing
Karatora.
snow outside.
Um,
And you did like kind of sneak out, like look out the window, and you saw a dark figure walking and just completely disappear into the blizzard. So you're like, oh, that's weird.
but
You took note of it, but you didn't like wake up anybody.
elves don't sleep, they meditate.
They meditate, but so you would at one point notice that him creeping around but he wasn't like creeping around towards you. You just like you're like this, you're meditating, you're like.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
and
that-
I heard something.
You can't be disturbed during the meditation because you just have 4 hours of meditation while everybody else has at least 6 hours or 8 hours.
I just wanted to have something 400 plus pounds creeps around.
Quietly.
Creepiness is
Right.
No,
Stop. Everybody else is like, whoa.
Rickety old.
just there's some sort of you can get a little bit.
No.
Pretty much the only thing that woke you up was the creaking of boards because all of them were like bending under his weight. Yeah, so you did know, you take note of that and you're like, huh, I should probably mention that. You're thinking to yourself, you mentioned that in the morning. And then at one point you actually see Trogus outside. Because you like look down, you saw Trogus like almost follow the figure, and he's like looking around. He's like, and then he goes back inside.
Sounds like Trogus.
You know what? I stopped the feed.
So he did notice that something was afoot, but he didn't notice what it was because he was like completely out of it.
His perception way lower than ours.
I'm not sure what his is, but it's not quite.
Ooh, that's a really good question. Yeah, I need new knives for my house because all of mine are shit.
That's such an odd question.
On my wish list.
Right. What are your knowledge list?
Why?
Do you have any sharp objects in your kitchen? I'm gonna need a weapon when I show up.
Right, do I have to bring my own?
Good call. Good call. We have a very nice knife set.
I don't.
Well, you should get one. Hopefully someone will help you with that.
Yes. Ain't you
Yeah, you
repeat?
need a weapon when someone comes into your house. You just grab your biggest knife.
Myth Hunters is definitely one that I'm looking
Way
into.
better weapons to grab.
Cemetery Girl is a new one that I added on there that looks like it might be good.
It's not as many as personal.
I don't want to be personal.
You really want to feel your
No,
burden
they're
with
trying to
time.
get in. I want them to
A
not
Kiss
get
of
in.
Shadows is the
Like,
first
start
book of
opening
another
the door
series
and
that
then
I'd like
slug
to
the
start
door
reading.
and then into them, and then possibly-
Love in Vain was another
Sounds like a
one.
good idea.
Morgan's Binding. A lot of those are like the first books in the series that I haven't got to read yet. So I
Wake up
mean,
in the
I'm
morning,
pretty
everyone's
flexible.
you guys come downstairs.
If it's the first
you
book of the
see
series,
Trogus
I'm definitely
at his table.
definitely
where you
into
left
it.
him, awake, drinking some sort of hot tea beverage.
Oh, not alcohol.
Not. Whoa. Slow your roll there, pal.
There's
There's definitely.
There's rubbing.
It's a hot toddy right there.
That's a hot toddy.
God damn.
Comes down and sees you. Nelson, right?
Yes.
Trogus. It's Trogus. Yeah.
You need to talk to Atticus.
Oh, yeah. I already talked to him. Talked to him last night, actually. Well, it was technically this morning. You guys are all sleeping. I don't know.
What did he say?
He said he's going to take care of it.
I think that means he's going to murder me.
He said he's going to take care of his debt to Dubar, and everything is right as rain. Because if he doesn't, I'm kicking him out of the town. In not a direction that he would think.
Oh, into the lake. All right.
So,
Was that who you were following outside last night, Trogus?
what are you talking about?
Hmm.
It wasn't outside last night. It was outside this morning. Not
Okay.
last night.
Same thing. It's all dark out there.
No, I don't think you understand. I was ready. Didn't move. Except when I got up this morning to go talk to Atlas, like you
You're the only one that can
said.
cover.
I mean, you
You
know.
saying I did something? I mean,
No, I was just wondering why you were outside. It's cold out there.
when did you see me outside?
Sometime in the middle of the blackness.
Sometime between when we.
I don't know if I can trust Elephant Monster with any sort of information.
That seems racist.
That's not racist.
Species?
That's species.
Was that why I heard the walls creaking last night?
But did you really see Travis outside all that?
I don't know. That's the perception is that Trogus was outside.
What was he doing, drinking?
No, he was after that. He was after the shadowy figure out there. Maybe he was Atticus. Maybe. Of course, Trogus that
Wouldn't that be something? He's just been drunkenly stealing everything for weeks.
Exactly. He just doesn't remember.
He hasn't been home because he's looking for the thieves. His house is full of all stone shit.
Hey, well, you know, I did go out at one point. You're right. I had to take a piss.
Why did you just,
And you gotta go.
why'd you have to go outside and do that?
You want to see it freeze in midair.
I mean, you don't want to pee inside. I mean, you know the outhouse is outside, right? Where have you guys been peeing?
Corner.
What?
Oh, what?
You guys know like frontier towns, there's outhouses. They don't have fucking
Yeah.
indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
I've just been holding it every day. I haven't peed in 5 weeks.
Oh man, stuff is it is really
So we
overtaking
should
you.
now go talk to people.
Yes. To see what Agnes actually painted it.
Or if somebody actually went to go talk to them.
Yeah, let's go check out Dubar.
All right, so you guys make your way up to Dubar's home, and on the way there, you notice there is a large amount of smoke coming from Dubar's home.
Sweet Jesus, he said Dubar's house on fire. Let's run to Dubar's house.
You guys run over and go around a crag of stone and ice, and you do in fact see a burnt out husk, which was Dubar's home.
Are there any signs of Dubar? Can we roll a perception check?
Search the home for Dubar.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what I roll, I got a 2, so if
Uh,
it's in there, I didn't find it. It's an investigation check. That's
Yeah,
6.
investigation checks.
Oh,
I got a
investigation?
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even have that.
You can still roll it.
I rolled a-
Well,
I only rolled a
7.
10 on investigation.
My God, you guys are the worst.
Hold on.
You're not even gonna try?
18.
No, I got a 7.
Okay.
No.
Really? You're all looking like you're all
vaguely.
No, you guys are like pushing like random snow around. And then you have him come over and actually look in the pile of burnt ash. He's like, hey, there's a body here.
18 on the die plus 5.
Well, that's why we brought him along.
So he finds Dubar's dead body.
He finds a dead body. It's a burnt husk.
No, can't tell who it is.
Can't really tell. It's some sort of humanoid. Doesn't help.
Too bad I don't have to speak with you.
I mean, there's something here. Don't know.
So do we want to go talk to Atticus, or do we want to go back and talk to
Can I search the
We're
rest
gonna go
of the
confront
place?
Agnes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just to see?
Because I feel like this is what
Will
I
that
thought was
be
gonna
under
happen.
investigation?
When
Yes.
Agnes said, I'll take care of it.
So it would be a
It's not the
10.
same thing.
Okay.
I'll pay
10,
it.
looking around, you basically just a bunch of rubble. There's some, mostly that's left is just like some burnt timbers and like essentially the foundation, which are wooden planks
Salty.
that are on top of pieces of stone. So there's almost like would be like a crawl space there, but there's no, like that's the only part that hasn't really burned. So it must have been a raging fire at one point because the whole top of it would have
Are there any tracks or anything?
Yeah, that's what
been. No, it's wind blown.
So this had to have gone up in the night because clearly it wouldn't have burned as quickly during the day.
Yeah,
To
Travis.
destroy all that evidence that quickly. I mean, they don't really have gasoline back then, right?
They would have had a whale.
No, I mean they have whale oil.
Yeah.
Lemon salt. It's not that bad.
And if the house was super dry.
It wasn't super dry.
It's kind of
It was
interesting.
super duper dry.
Reminds me of
Let's
like
go talk to Agnes
lemony Tootsie
now.
Rolls.
All right, you guys make your way
That's what it
over
tastes like, doesn't
to Frozen Far Expeditions, and outside you see Atnis. He's just kind of putting some supplies out and stuff like that, and he's like, "Hello,
Good news! Somebody burned Dubar's house down and he's dead.
wait, what?
Your friend.
Well, they don't have sense of movement anymore, do they? What do you roll for this insight?
Yes, inside.
Deception?
I'm playing this.
I don't have that either. Oh wait.
19.
He doesn't seem to be. He seems to be genuine. Like he's like actually surprised that he's like So what happened?
Where's my pencil?
I don't know, the good news, your brother's taken care of.
Yeah, I don't know. We came out here to see if you guys have an idea of what happened.
The only thing I know is that Trovis came this morning, talked to me, told me if I don't pay my debt to Dubar, that he was going to kick me out of town, and that he was going to keep my store.
Seems like a very manly thing to do,
So
right?
you didn't go to Seagu Bar to settle up your debt?
No, I mean not yet. I didn't have the funds to do it.
Okay, so.
Hold on. Could I see what type of equipment that he was trying to put down?
Yeah, sure.
Would that be insight?
Yes.
13.
That's just it's like technically perception would have been fine.
Oh, perception? Then that would be 15.
15. Yeah, mostly just there's like 2 dog sleds and there's some like rope and basically expedition gear. Nothing like out of the ordinary or anything crazy. He's just like putting the outside stuff on the outside so that people will see that I'm selling the expedition stuff.
The stuff we need.
Well,
Let's take it.
Just steal it.
Well, technically our
Yeah,
fulfilled.
Yeah, you shouldn't have just told him that it was you should have just said it's been handled.
You can still spin it. You can still spin it. One of y'all can still spin it.
It's been handled with like our gear now.
Sweet Jesus. So I'm gonna roll this.
You're not rolling any.
Shut up, you didn't roll. I've heard.
You can make a deception check.
That's what I was about to
I don't
roll.
have
You
that.
don't get to. She does because she's like, it's been handled.
What if I don't have that?
Whatever.
You just don't get a bonus.
What's your charisma?
I have
I want to talk about
+2
it.
on my
I don't
deception.
want to talk about
This is
it.
a -1.
Can I roll really high?
Woo, Jesus, help me.
Do it.
13.
13 altogether?
Yeah.
Let's see what his.
I rolled a
let's
14
see
with
what his
-1.
insight is, though.
What do you get? 12?
Well, he has a -2, and I rolled a 13.
Oh, yes. Whoa.
He's like, all right. I appreciate that. And as bargained, I really appreciate it. Because I really didn't want to get kicked out of this town. So whatever you did, burn down his house? You said burn, right?
I mean, this house is burned out.
The house is
It's a little. I should be honest. It's a little extreme. It's not one of those.
May we have our gear
No,
now?
you don't. Please don't burn it.
Please don't burn my house.
There's a dying man. We have to go save him. We'll be back.
Okay. You can make an intimidation
Just
check
try to
as well. I'm going to give you advantage on it.
Oh, I have intimidation.
Well, you have advantage. You can roll 2d20 dice.
I have 0 on intimidation.
He thinks he'll burn down
19.
the guy's house.
19. He absolutely believes that you killed Dubar. He thought you guys were going to handle it some other way. This was not what he was thinking.
And then I think he's complicit in it. Because he's neutral good.
It's fine. Just give us our fucking gear so we can save the
He
dying man.
gives you everything you need. In fact, he gives you everything you need, and he allows you to take. Let's see. He's going to give you.
I would like to find out who actually burned you up house down.
Right.
I kind of think it's the mayor.
This drunk.
Provis.
This is the guy. Yeah.
I have a suspicion about him.
He sets you up with a dog sled that you guys can use for the whole adventure or whatever, and he gives you a team of dogs, and he gives you all the supplies to feed them and stuff like that. Obviously, it can't pull all of you guys, but it can pull
our
you.
equipment here.
And then and it's easy because you're gonna know you know where you need to go, because right when he starts setting stuff up and he's showing you what to do, boy like jumps up to the head and he's like tries to put the harness on himself.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
boy,
we'll
good
have
boy.
Roy and
Good
the
boy.
team will the store logo.
Yes.
Man, I don't feel bad for tricking this guy because like fuck this dude. But like I do feel bad that you are supposed to cut her down.
We
is this
didn't
like
do
a
it.
general store or?
Yeah, it's a general store. It's got some basic adventuring gear.
Oh, this one's brown.
Oh man, that's the poop flavored one.
Oh, you found
It might be.
Do you possibly have like extra bowstrings?
Oh yeah. He'll sell you. He can sell you 5 bowstrings for $1.
Okay.
Did you really burn his house down? Well, his house has been burned down. So
I admit to nothing.
Good roll.
Oh,
God
no.
What is it? Flavor.
Orange.
It's just orange. It just tastes like chocolate and orange.
Burnt
Am I
orange.
eating that now too?
If you wanna.
No.
Why you don't like it?
You're
I
required
tried
to
it.
eat it now.
Not my favorite.
He's just like,
Yeah.
I actually like the orange one.
Not my favorite.
well, you're here. So did you go to Japan and bring them back, or did someone bring them to you?
No, I had
Someone shipped them.
Someone shipped them from Okinawa, from the military base.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Just shut it on yourself. It's fine.
There you go.
Nope.
She's clearly not going to be able.
Nope.
Well, let's make our way up the mountain.
Here, you want one?
I won't say no to free stuff.
Orange Kit Kat.
Like, is it this orange one?
Yeah. It's already open. You did the same thing. Phenomenal.
God,
You guys are boys.
close it.
Why would I do that? I'm eating out of it.
I mean,
No.
What is this? Is this to like do like practice calligraphy on the back?
It's in Japanese.
Maybe. Is this kind of right? I don't think it's terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's like a fountain head.
It's the worst. Lychee is the second worst. In
The
my
way you
opinion.
described the banana one, that doesn't sound good either.
Oh, actually, yeah, that one was the worst.
I was
mhm.
gonna say the two that you thought were the worst were two of them that I liked. The
I don't
orange
like.
and
I don't like the banana one. The banana one sucked.
I don't like banana.
It was
either.
way too much banana.
I didn't even know it was banana flavored. Like, how are you supposed to get banana out of what was it called? Easter egg thing? Yeah. Well, I just told them, I was like, look, just grab whatever flavors they have. I don't really care. I was like, whatever they've got.
Like, I want the wasabi one.
Yeah, that's what I like that one. The ocean salt one is the best one I've ever had.
I wanna.
I want to know
I
why
want to know what the.
your friend didn't send like some whale flavored ones or octopus.
Right?
Don't they do everything octopus candy?
Ew, I don't want that.
With like, yeah,
I want the
I don't
wasabi
think they do
one.
the Kit Kat.
You say you don't want it until you try octopus soda, and then you really don't want it.
Yeah, the pass.
Alright, so we're going up this mountain. Going up the mountain, boys. Gonna look us up the mountain.
All right. So
Go, boy, go.
Okay.
So
Now
we
he's
have
got-
just like a permanent team of dogs, like a sled dog?
it's not permanent. I mean, you have to give it back.
Do we have to get it?
He's already a
Right? You to push it. I mean, I guess you could try another intimidation and
No.
get one.
What is, so we have, so he gave us gear, we have to give it all back at that time.
Nope.
In
Nope.
theory.
It's not what I heard.
In theory, you're going to give it back, though there's no explicit timeline on how that is. But the dogs definitely don't belong to him. The dogs belong to his the other person that helps him, the dwarf,
I was actually thinking.
who is a tracker. The dogs belong to him, so he's like letting you guys use them.
I don't feel like having to keep it cool if it's a feeding a team of dogs.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
If you all had if you all had your own, and then you could keep track of your own shit, but I'm pretty sure one of you would end up killing the dogs. I don't know.
Not it.
I mean, if you need me to take care of the dog,
I am a volunteer.
It's not really that bad.
At one point, you guys are dying in the wilderness, but then he just comes out with meat. Look, I found something fresh to eat. What happened to the dogs?
Mush
I
mush.
mean,
All right, so
Look, this is you and you was a baby.
all right, so to get from, it doesn't take that long because you guys basically are traveling.
He's all there.
You sure this water so you gotta take her?
Look how cute its fucking face is.
Until they get big.
No, but the baby's cute.
Yeah, the baby's cute. And then
I'll
they
say
get
that's
big.
ridiculous, but Starfinder has some crazy fucking races.
Look, turtles.
When they came out with the camel person,
Turtle.
Starfinder has a whole camel person.
There's a bunny over there.
Turtles.
A little house. There's a
It's all a
bunny.
turtle. What would you rather? I think I'd rather be hit with. Starfinder's a walrus, right? It's actually kind of cool.
Are you talking about turtles?
Oh, don't do that. It's a real bunny. Don't go into
Conversation with me. It's not gonna end well for you.
The goodness is it wasn't a conversation with you. It was
Can I just
with,
rub my face?
well, when James was here.
Well,
Probably.
it's in my household, so
I'm automatically involved.
I'm involved in all conversations, even the ones over there in this room.
Just have to.
Sort of involved.
Just a little bit.
If you do it though, you actually have to keep your hands on it. Unlike the last person who tried to let it out of its cage and it just
I
ran
mean,
around the room.
Wait, what are we
I'm
doing?
not.
The bunny.
No, we're not done.
The last time someone tried to let the bunny out, she let the bunny go,
I mean,
and the bunny ran away.
She released
That's
the bunny
not-
into the world.
You can reach into the cage and pet butter.
Butter.
But yeah, no letting her out because the dogs are.
Yeah. No.
Ludo, we had her out the other day with Ludo, and he got a little too excited.
Uh-oh.
She didn't give a shit. She just danced around him and like slapped him in the face.
Oh.
But the other little one, she'd go after
Ludo's not very quick anymore.
him. No, she hopped between his legs.
Ludo,
That's amazing.
Ludo moves like actual Ludo.
Yes.
Friend.
Top of the wall.
Oh, the rocks and roll. All right. So,
Crudo.
Let's see if this applies to you guys. So, notes and
Unnecessary.
unnecessary ones. No, there's a lot of necessary ones, but there's a lot of shit. All right, so you guys do. Oh, so the ladies also would have told you, the ladies at the Northern Light, they would have also said that that Garrett and his companions had stayed with them the night before they went on their quest to get to Kelder's colony.
Mm-hmm.
And that they had no complaints with them. They were totally granted. They said that the Goliath was just constantly talking about how he's going to test his mettle, and there was a halfling that was his companion who was just very quiet and very nice and very kind, and then there was a tiefling female with them who was kind of weird. But then they also said we think all tieflings are kind of weird. So.
Why didn't we run back into this town first?
The soul would have found out.
The dog.
The dog.
All right, so you guys
had the dog in a hole.
y'all need to make a group survival check. Means everybody needs to make survival check. But what's great about it is that you guys have advantage because you have a boy and you have a dog slave team.
16? Oh, is there a
Yeah,
plus
plus
survival?
1.
Your wisdom.
No, never mind. That's a 21 for me. I have a plus survival.
I got 15.
15,
21.
21,
10.
10.
No.
We're
That's
dying
terrible.
this time.
That's just fucking atrocious.
You rolled twice and got a 9.
I didn't roll twice.
Oh.
Yeah, we have advantage. We have advantage.
Oh.
Twice.
Oh.
Did it get worse?
Yeah.
19.
My God. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my 10.
19. Oh. Go away.
That's how you roll single digits twice. Woof.
Thank you.
You rolled a 10. You have one double.
No, I didn't roll a 10.
Oh, that was with your
I got a
bonus?
10. That's not what I rolled. I rolled an 8.
Oh.
Second time I rolled a 3.
It's okay.
I am not perfect. I'm from here. I should get an extra bonus or something.
So getting
I blend in.
triple advantage.
One more time.
I saw a guy talking about 5e house rules. He was saying that you get advantage in multiple cases, which apparently is a thing that can happen.
You eventually come across, as you guys are kind of traveling towards where the base camp is supposed to be at on Kelvin's Cairn, you come across 3 dwarves. They are just basically trudging through the wilderness. They're wearing what looks like some sort of scale mail with furs underneath and furs on top. 2 of them have battle axes, and one has a warhammer. And they see you guys as you approach, and then they kind of get behind some stones nearby, and they just wait until you get near them. But they don't attack you guys or anything like that.
Now, slow down. Well,
Oi!
dwarf friends.
Shh. Keep moving.
Goodbye, dwarf friends.
Oi!
We're just gonna keep moving. Cat says we gotta keep moving. Have a nice day.
Cat just pushes you in the back. I'm not talking to him.
Nothing happened. Good job, guys. You didn't get into a fight with some random dwarves.
As your
Thank
bodyguard, I assure you to move forward.
I'm just a book guy, alright? That's
We
awesome.
just passed up some experience for y'all.
Maybe.
We could have stalked on some dwarves.
But we are also on a time limit to save this man.
Nelson is very friendly.
You actually, you could have given up some experience. You definitely gave up some knowledge. Knowledge that you're not getting from these dwarves. Not because they didn't want to give it to you guys, but because you're all fucking rude.
I was gonna stop talking.
Kelly,
Cat recommended
as
me.
you're waving as you go by,
Just, bye.
Princess wave.
They wait until you guys are out of line of sight, and then they take off in a random direction. Good job. You guys win.
We win because we survived.
All right.
I mean, I could have talked to them.
Eventually, you guys come across
I don't know you.
a
I trust no one.
You come to a snowy patch at the base of Kelvin's Cairn. Kelvin's Cairn is it is like a mountain, but it kind of stands out because it's like tundra, some rolling hills here and there, and all of a sudden this big rocky formation.
Aww.
And it's just like in the
Good night,
center of
Dios.
the
Thank
tundra.
you.
just still a little
It is like a lonely mountain, but it's less like a mountain and more like a collection of massive boulders.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not even really like
It's
not out.
It's a mountain. It's a mountain. It's just there's so many just big pieces that you can see like it's so wind swept and hit so many times. There's all these just cracks and crags in it and stuff like that. And it's not like coming across just a snow covered mountain because there's a lot of exposed rock as well. A lot of the area in the tundra is just coated in ice and snow, but this has enough flat stone face that's been hit by the wind that you can actually see exposed stuff. You guys come across two tents pitched in pitched in the snow near a icy outcropping that acts as a natural windbreaker. Between the tents is an overturned sled, and still harnessed to the sled are 5 howling dogs.
Ooh. Investigation check.
Yes, you can make an investigation check.
bam.
17.
I also got 17.
I got 21. Dirty 21.
31.
Did you say 31?
Are
So
you not
21.
helping?
I was like,
She's just like, I refuse to help. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
say
have
that
6
you're
years.
you don't even have to do an invest. I'll let you make an invest. You can make
Okay.
a perception check.
My question would be, if I'm not trained in it, is it a 0?
Yes, right.
It's whatever whatever your in modifier would be.
Okay. 15.
All right. Guys, looking around, you see that the lead dog harness clearly has been torn from this particular group of dogs. So that was Boy. This is where Boy came from. You also see under the sled are 2 small crates. One is empty and it appears that the dogs broke into it and ate the provisions. And the other one is out of the dog's reach and it contains rations to feed 4 people for 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, but
There's no one to be found.
We let the dogs go?
You can let the dogs go, or you can feed them with the provisions. But
Yeah. I didn't mean like feed them into the wilderness. I just got unattached them from this return.
yeah, you can unattack them.
Hopefully they'll lead the way.
You unattack the dogs.
And then we'll feed them with the.
They take the food happily, but after a few minutes, they individually just start taking off, like away from Kelvin's run. Like they're basically running back to their home.
Yeah.
They're going back to.
Oh, they're going back? No.
Carconic. They're headed back home.
We could have used the other sled. We could have used the sled.
You guys can see there is you're kind of looking at where the lay of the land. You can see there is a likely path that the people went, that the expeditioners went. You'd be like, oh, they probably went this way. And Boy is like turning around in circles trying to get out of trying to go that way up this path.
Well, let's go.
I was gonna say, if we need to tie up our dogs and put him on a leash for him to lead us.
But there's enough room to get the dog sled. The dog sled can head up this path.
We bring our sled in case they're like injured. We just pile them on top.
Do we have enough room for that? That's why we should have not let the dogs go and used the other sled.
I mean, if
They
we're
were,
concerned about
I will say that they were half starved, so they would have been pulling.
Yeah.
They need foods.
Also, we don't.
Because you guys spent it's not really your fault, but by association, guilty by association, your companions basically took forever to get here. I mean, if they took any longer, the dogs would have just starved to death because they were just like picking up random quests.
Yeah, Twigman.
We were trying to get here. Before we got this quest, David.
That's just me digging at you guys.
We were supposed to turn Twigman in, but someone didn't want to. Yeah. So up here, kind of we know.
So,
whatever this trade is.
So you guys travel for approximately, I'd say about 30 to 40 minutes up Kelvin's Cairn. The howling wind and blowing snow and slippery ice make the climb treacherous. Ahead, you see 4 mountain goats perched on a large rock formation around which you must navigate. This is like this big chunk of rock. And there's a spot here where you could essentially post the dogs at, and because it looks like the dog sled's not going to be able to make it around this turn.
I mean,
And then there's these 4 goats up there looking at
She doesn't need the dog sled. I figure we should probably still bring Boy because he probably.
Yeah, we need Boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boy.
Yeah, Boy stays with you guys, but he's constantly in this state of like turning around in circles, looking at you guys, and then running up like 10 feet, and like,
Yeah, one was like,
he's this way.
They're following you.
it go, George?
let's go. So there's just 4 goats just staring at us on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Get it.
And they literally don't look like they should have footing.
But they're goats.
I mean, that's good meat right now.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously if you want to try and hunt the goats, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, and not. I mean, her character.
Still gonna be animal.
You can tell them like goats is good eating,
Yeah.
And they're hard to find, especially 4 of
Oh,
them.
where
Yeah.
is all my swords still?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I could just take out my bow and fucking shoot. Just saying.
I'm
Oh, I do also have a longbow. I could totally use my
I'm
longbow.
all for the extra food.
Let's murder the ghosts.
Go murdering.
I'm gonna say roll initiative, only because I don't think the goats are gonna go crazy here, but I think just see how many
The
goats
ghosts
you can
all
get.
turn. The ghosts fuse into one giant goat.
Super
I
goats.
had
And
a
with our
dirty 20.
goats combined.
Dirty
That's how the goats come on. Just a giant.
It's plus perception, right?
They go rough
Or
another
proficiency.
Shit, these goats can fuck you up.
Well, you should just
Oh,
have
great.
an initiative.
Fucking super goats.
Oh, plus 1. That's right.
Great.
They're not really. I mean, they're
Great.
like 50 feet above you guys. I mean, really.
18.
It's not like they're gonna like.
Wow.
It's not like they're gonna throw boulders.
Where are my, where are all my arrows?
Let's see what we got.
Second was a trick.
Yeah, goats got a 17. Who beat 17?
I got
Fuckers.
fucking
Dirty
10.
20.
I'll let you take a shot at the goats. Take a shot at the goats. What do you got?
I will take my bow.
Throw your bow at them.
What did you roll?
Take my bow.
Just,
I'll be last
Your dice are broken.
for today.
And shoot an arrow at the gate.
Just today. Pew pew.
Who goes first?
Are you the goat?
No, I'm all things.
Pew pew.
So yes, goats.
Pew pew.
Who goes first?
You.
You.
Oh,
I'm waiting for your attack.
Oh.
Jesus.
My bad. Oh.
Pew pew.
Well,
There was an episode of regular show
on the
about
die,
trap
so
and it turns out to be
That
a
hits.
weird code man. And he takes his hooves off and he has like human
Roll your
hands over
short bow damage.
So it's
them. It's the most
1d6
terrifying
plus
thing I've
3
ever seen in my life.
and plus 5.
Plus, why would it be plus 5? Let me see.
I haven't played.
A plus 5 is your to hit
Okay,
bonus.
that's
So
what I thought. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
you
And
usually
then
don't
plus
get
3
it
is
back,
your
so-
damage
Yeah.
bonus. So it's going to be the 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 7, so 10.
10 damage. All right, so let's see if the goat he loses his footing. And he just goes stumbles forward and falls down the fucking thing.
Good lord.
Crashing to the snow below, and it's just kind of like trying to get up, and he's super fucked up. And then you can go. Do you have another shot?
I have a dagger.
Do you have another attack though?
Do I have an extra?
No, I don't think at this time.
No, I don't
I
think
don't
I
know,
do
just
now.
get a second attack, but
Eventually, but
Yeah.
it's a full
Not
attack.
yet.
I think it's a full attack. I think it's just an attack action for you. Bless you.
How far are these goats on over?
They're about 50 feet above you guys, but in
They're above us.
relative distance, I mean, they're basically like 5 feet, and it's like a straight up.
Were you gonna transform into something to attack you?
Well, we can't do that.
That was
because-
really uncomfortable.
Unless I turn into a goat.
Don't put your hand on things where it doesn't belong.
Thing
Oh,
that
don't
I
stab yourself in the mouth or the eye or the nose with this, please.
have the range for this is a
Maybe
10-foot
here.
spell.
Wait.
That's a 30-foot spell. Well, it's two- or
Ah,
two cantrips,
I chopped your
30
ear off.
10 feet.
If only it like punked for you.
What?
Oh, they're too small.
Wait.
Wait for it.
Oh, no.
You tried. I almost took your ear off.
I'm going to
What's
attempt.
great is if you ever make like a elf hunter, like your
Thank
next
you.
character, you string elf ears together as a necklace.
I'm going to cast
There you go.
Entangle on the goats.
Okay.
It's got a 20-foot range. Well, I'm sorry, it's got a 90-foot range, but 20-foot
Radius.
radius.
Okay. Do they have a saving throw?
It says a creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw.
This is a pin.
Easy peasy. That one was a It's 15.
That
That one was a 14.
as you're writing. Like,
That one was a
Ha-ha.
13. I don't know what your DC is.
Oh, sorry, mine's where do we rank this down? We gotta write it down somewhere.
So it should be your.
Don't ask me.
That's where I put it.
What's an app?
I did put it in the app. That's where I wrote it down.
Am I the only one who doesn't have an app?
13.
13. So they all save.
My bad, guys.
At least I got one down. You could have just stabbed that one.
I couldn't stop everything to stabby.
Oh yeah. You punched it. Stomped on it with your elephant punch.
50 foot is a long range.
No,
Hey,
the one
Andrew.
that came down, right?
See you next
Yeah,
time.
he's super fucked up.
Yeah, you
I was
could
just
have.
trying to keep the rest of them from landing on the heads.
Okay. Touche.
So after you, then the goats are up. I'm assuming.
Goats or
So the 3 goats that are not dead or fucked up, run. Fucked up goat goes after you because it's still alive and it's trying to get away from you. And the best way to do it is to knock you the fuck off the mountain. Oh yeah.
I just thought about.
Does AC 23 hit you?
No, that doesn't hit me at all.
That's what I thought.
This was your
You're
idea.
gonna feel the pain now.
of the goat.
The goat.
Good thing.
He's gonna give you 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Holy shit.
as he rams you with his rammy bits.
Cool.
And then he uses his movement action to attempt to move basically his speed, so he gets about 40 feet away from you guys. He like hits you and then comes through.
Yeah, that was fun.
And now he's behind you. Who's up after Goat? Goat had a 15.
I'm up after the goat.
He hit him and then is trying to escape down the way you guys came from. Got about 40 feet away.
That was a 15 yet.
What's your range?
I'm gonna shoot my light crossbow, so it's 120
Whatever.
feet.
You then. What'd you roll?
15.
Fuck. Fuck you too. You hit.
4 damage.
Still alive. Haha. It's invincible Goat. Invincible Goat. He's Goat Mountain Goat.
That's a 6.
Greatest of
Right?
all time.
That's a 6.
Oh, that's all time.
That's an 8. You gotta roll this first.
I already did. 23. For a longbow.
Barely hits. Barely.
Yeah. With 3
Like
points
if
of
your arrow was
damage.
the size of a
3
bear.
points of damage.
3?
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
enough to kill him.
your arrow
Wait, 3
just
plus what?
How do I get a plus? It just says 1d8.
I think you add your dexterity.
Yeah.
Is it dex or
No.
strength?
I've never added anything to a range attack in any game before.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
mine is
I know Pathfinder.
yeah, plus 3.
but that's a damage. Like,
Oh, you're right. It's just a bit.
the only
I don't know, I don't have the
time
core
damage
book,
is
so
when
yes.
you have, like, a composite.
Yeah, who has this core book?
I don't have things.
I mean, that's
Oh, this is the player's hand.
That's a 4.
Is this? I don't know what it would be.
Worst. All the other worst.
It's my first
Specifically,
time.
just James is the worst. It's not you guys.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Nothing I can do about that.
I don't think Tobias is in here, right? No.
No, they're not. No, they're not in there.
Where is this section? Oh, yeah.
I should know this stuff. I used to play this all the time. I've been playing Pathfinder for so many years now.
Yeah, I haven't.
I finally got all the rules down for Starfinder, and then we switched.
Wow. There's only one person to blame for that.
Yep.
Not actual Jack.
Not actually Jack.
I really tried the other day. I'm like, hey, are you sure you don't want to Don't bring it up again. I'm like, all right, fuck off, dude. I'm not gonna talk to
Your
you at
dexterity
all.
score increases by 2, and your charisma score
Okay, this
increases
straight
by
up says when
1.
attacking with a weapon, you add your ability modifier, the same modifier used in the attack roll.
There you go.
So you do add your next one.
Yeah.
It's Dex
Yeah.
So you need to add damage to your
plus
roll.
2.
Oh no, you can use the spell.
No, I tried.
Yeah, he was using his charisma-based stuff.
I'll use
5.
it.
Yeah, like you would add to your Eldritch Blast, you'd add your charisma.
I thought it was plus strength.
But you don't.
No, longbow uses dexterity.
It
Okay.
says roll damage. It doesn't say
What about 2 short swords?
I do add my charisma to my Eldritch Blast because I got an Eldritch certification. That lets me.
I have a rapier and it's a +3.
They're considered finesse
Yeah,
weapons.
because you use a finesse weapon. So you
Yeah.
use dexterity for it.
Yeah.
It's just this is
Okay,
the
so
first game
then
I'm playing where
5
I've base range weapon.
damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Well, that even if it was 3 was enough. Anyways.
Yeah.
Glad that we went through all this. To find out
Me.
that 3 would have done it. Yeah, your arrow basically just kind of clips it in the back of the neck, and it's just enough to just bring it down completely. It looks more like you did it than anybody else did. I'm just gonna assume. She's like, why did you guys do it the first time?
I did.
That's why I'm the warrior. The rest of you are losers.
I'm struggling to reload my crossbow.
It's fine.
Is it over?
I'm not built for this.
It's fine.
All right, you guys have a dead goat. Congratulations.
Can I
You make
skin it?
survival check to skin it and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Make a hat with its horns.
Wow, man, guys.
Only rolled a 9. That's not good.
Hey, he's gonna need to eat when you guys get there. He's not already dead.
I have a nat 20.
Good.
He just peeled the skin
19.
off.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like,
Sure.
What's that? What'd you get?
19.
19. Okay. So you're like starting to do it, and he's like, no. Hold on. He's like cutting it up. He's like, yeah. You're actually happy that you didn't have to get yourself all messed up. You're like, I was.
Then my fur.
So there's a little pile of guts over here, and you guys got the it's all skinned, and you got some fur. You can do something with that. Cure
I
that.
love that these goats were chilling, just like hanging out. We're like, murder the goats!
It's good food.
It's dwarves to eat. You pass
You're able to pack it up too and put it on the sled too, so that you can come back to it later.
Good food.
Into the mountain pass we go.
All right, you guys crawl. You navigate around the large rock formation. You guys travel on for another, I would say, a good hour. At this point, you're hundreds of feet up the mountain, and you come across. You come to a glistening white expanse of packed snow. Just snow. But you can see that there's more like mountainous, like rocky terrain on the other side of this expanse of white snow.
Huh.
But there's literally like no tracks, but you can tell that this is the way. And that's the way that boy is trying to like, he's with you and he keeps trying to go that way.
What are the chances that there's some sort of hazard that we can't see?
Let's do an investigation check.
It's just snow, Jesus.
I got 21 investigation. Like, is there ice?
It's not like I
or
said
something?
there, I didn't read this because I thought there
That's
was
not
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's a 6, technically.
I got a 21 investigation just to see if there's a chance that there's ice or something or snow.
it could be. It could be. I mean, you're not going to know until you're like,
Until we're out there.
Yeah.
Yay, we're all gonna
Boys gonna
die.
go first.
That boy's gonna go. Oh,
you,
hold on.
You try to send him, and then you find out that you see Twigman is like 30 feet out there. He's like, but then again, he's also not touching the snow because he's slightly floating above it.
I am not ashamed to say that I value our lives above the dogs.
All right, so you guys are gonna start to move out across the expanse of snow.
I think we should maybe spread out a bit just in case.
Okay.
I mean, I can stealth ahead.
What's
My
my
concern is that there's something we can't see under the snow.
like more snow?
Ice. You know what I mean? Like you could be walking on a pond.
Cthulhu.
Who's gonna be going first? Besides boys.
You volunteered.
Yeah, the rogue volunteers. I guess the rogue's going.
I'm the one who went
So-
last.
The
Actual
elephant's
Jack.
definitely walking at the back.
First is actual Jack. Second is
Yeah. As
Molly. Third is
your bodyguard, I will.
James.
But I got a little more.
Fourth, but not last.
In other words, we're gonna get
Last but not least, of course,
Well, you can turn
is
into
Jack.
a rhinoceros.
So only challenge level 1 creatures.
A direwolf is level 1?
Yes.
As you guys get about halfway across it, you hear a loud crack from
Yeah.
higher up the mountain,
Oh, from higher up. Oh, okay.
followed by a
Avalanche!
rumbling noise as the ground starts to shake.
Avalanche.
It's an avalanche.
Shocker.
Avalanche.
Shocker.
We're all gonna die.
To the arms of Cthulhu, like, I mean, my God, I know.
I like right. Is this the part where you finally tell us that you are a follower of Cthulhu?
Let's go to avalanche.
We're
I have
all
a
gonna
question. In this
die.
game, as in Pathfinder, are you allowed to like delay your initiative or no?
You should, there's probably a rule for delaying.
Yeah, there's a rule for it.
I'm sure it works the same as it's always worked.
You delay and then
You don't want to delay yours too much because you're last.
well, I'm saying in general for
All right, so all of you must roll initiative.
You would lose that action if the thing you prepare for it doesn't.
for a try and get bonus.
Yeah, you should.
You guys get on your initiative.
Probably not enough not to kill in an avalanche.
Initiative 13.
I got 8.
It's 7.
I got 9.
What the?
Jesus, are you
Kidding me?
the elephant goes before us? He's very agile.
Bottom of the list with a 13.
I just roll real low on that one.
I was like, oh, we're at to 12 plus 1.
This is a new dice. I don't like it already.
Molly, you got a 9.
Yep.
Who's that for Molly?
I got 8. The rogue got 7.
I'm
Actual
dead
Jack.
last.
Actual 7.
You got that.
This is kind of hilarious. This is not how I was expecting this.
So he's literally the rogue on the guys, it's dragon.
Hey!
Guys, an avalanche.
See that thing over there? Yeah,
So real
y'all
quick,
can go ahead.
We have to bring down our
Gotta go
volume
back here.
just a smidge because my daughter's sleeping in. So let's keep our volume just slightly lower. Appreciate you guys doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here. Y'all can go ahead. I'm just gonna go hide behind
I
this
just
rock.
like, what? I still can't figure out exactly what
He's screaming.
He's mouth open?
Yeah, his mouth is
Oh,
open.
okay. At first I thought he was literally just like,
He's like
just pointing, but he's literally like,
like no one sees
but that's what I think, like, why are you pointing? They obviously see the man stop it.
Yeah, his mouth
Okay,
is
so
open.
Jeff, you go first. You can see the tide of like debris coming out, plus also the ground underneath you is also moving. So you can A, either go back the way you came, or B, trudge forward. You're already halfway, so just remember that.
Oh man.
So it's gonna take the same amount of time either direction.
It's going to take the same amount of time. The difference is that at least if you go the way you're going, you're getting one step closer to where you need to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still going to have, like, even if you survive the annual avalanche and it all settles, you're still going to have to cross it one way or another.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Run.
forward.
Run.
This is the part where I need to be level like 10 so I can turn into airborne beast.
It's just flying.
Turns into
Asshole.
a snowy owl.
It
That
just leaves us.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I guess we're going forward.
turns into air elemental and disappears.
I think that's level 10. Elementals are level
I'm not sure.
It's usually nice. We're going forward.
You're going forward, so you're running forward. How many feet are you running forward? What's your speed? Or are you doing, you can do a double movement, you can do a move and a move if you want.
I'm gonna do a single move, because I have to roll on that. I don't see speed on here. I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, right there.
So you're 100 feet away from the other side. Well, technically you're 100 feet.
I was just here looking for a word.
Where there's like stone and not
Can I
like,
use my bonus action?
not to move, but you
No.
can use, yeah, you can move.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to shapeshift into a direwolf.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a double move action because they have 50 feet per second. So I'll move me the 100.
Motherfucker. All right.
Yeah, what a bitch.
Such an asshole. So he turns into a thing and then basically wins.
Yeah, fucking
That's the plan.
butthole.
You like split action for this
It's a bonus. Yeah, it's
That's
a bonus.
scary. Like it's
Bonus.
1 second he's.
So he's like looking at you guys like, I'll see you on the other side. Turns into a wolf and fucking runs away.
Yeah, they are
We
50
should
feet
have
per
we
second.
should have just jumped on or
It is
Is that
a
that big?
large beast. I don't know how big a large beast technically is.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be the equivalent of, it says a large, doesn't really large, large beast.
It's a large beast on the line.
Is it a dire wolf or a wolf?
It's a
On
dire.
your phone?
You turn into a dire wolf?
Oh.
Challenge level 1.
Did you bring
He said the same thing.
I guess the wolf probably challenge like
Good job.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
half, yeah. Yeah, so someone could have rid him because he is large.
large.
Yeah, so you're about the size of a large pony or a small horse.
Oh, cool.
We've also never seen him do this before.
Yeah, you guys have never seen
You
it.
had no idea.
You had no idea his magical powers included him turning into a giant fucking wolf.
Did we?
Did we know that?
Right? I'm now just confused. Like, do I still run from the
Did
avalanche?
Dubar's corpse have bite marks? All right, so after Jeff goes, then next person in the initiative goes, which is Avalanche,
Motherfucker.
which it comes crashing out at a rate of speed of 300 feet per turn.
Sweet Lord.
Anyone caught in its area, which is y'all three, not you, you're fine because you're a dick, get to make strength saving throws.
My strength is so low.
You'll be fine.
You got this.
You'll be
Nat
fine
20.
too.
Nat 20.
18.
18, you're good.
I have a -1 on saving
So
throws.
do I. 14.
Oh.
14's a failure.
Now the tape, the circle of the
Huh,
the
10.
one that gets it.
10.
Oh, everybody else is sex standard.
Wow,
That's
well,
just
good thing
a
I rolled really, really low on damage. You take 2, you take 3, and you save for half. You take 2, because I rolled 4 for you. I was like,
I still take damage? I thought I survived it.
you take half.
Still got hit by the avalanche.
Still gonna hit.
I have 7 hit points now.
Stay in the back of the boat.
Man, if only it would have been my turn, I could have
so-
survived.
It is now your turn.
But I already got hit. Is it still coming? Is there more?
Yeah, it's constantly coming at this point.
Okay, so I have
Actually,
a
I think
feat.
It takes like 5 minutes for it to be done.
I have a feline agility, which allows me to double my speed.
Okay.
So my normal speed is 30.
So it goes
Feet.
60, and you get
So it
back
goes to
to
60.
120.
Yeah, so I can just off I go.
I'm gonna get you guys.
It's
Well, I can't do
I know
that,
what's gonna
so-
happen.
I don't know if I can.
You already hit
This is a
me.
small avalanche because this one's not very wide. Most of the time they're like 500 or 1,000 feet wide, so I can really fuck y'all up. I'll get you guys.
You'll get
So you just want us to die? What the fuck?
Because I
Yeah, of course the mountain wants to kill you guys.
We're trying to save this man.
Let's be clear. This is Oral Frost Maiden. This is her doing.
She's trying to.
Fucking evil ass bitch.
What a hope.
Well, she is known for her oral.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It is now.
Did you
your
go? I
turn,
thought you
yes.
went.
All right,
Your turn.
so I'm gonna use my special magical powers to do nothing. I'm 60 feet. Which is as far
Well,
as
you're
I can
40 feet away from the end of this. And then, Actual Jack, you're up. You do the same thing.
Yep, because I can only go 35 feet.
Oh, you can go 70 feet.
Huh?
With the dash action, you can go double your speed.
Oh, yes.
So he's
Yes.
ahead of me, so I'm still last place.
So that's
You gonna
what?
die.
70 feet.
Yeah.
And then he can, well, he's a rogue. Can he technically dash?
So you can use your rogue, what's it called? Dirty trick or rogue maneuver or whatever to take the dash action as a
That's
free
what I-
action as
that-
part of your fucking turn.
That's what I was trying to look at. I don't know if I got that on level 2.
You get that pretty early.
Just look at the chart to see if it's on the far
I
right.
just can't remember.
Cunning action?
What the
It might be cunning action.
Yeah, you can use your cunning action to you can take a bonus action to dash this.
Yep.
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 So he could dash twice.
He can dash once. So he's also safe.
He's also safe. Good
Everybody
job.
just leaves me behind. That's fine. I don't care.
I mean, I can't really carry you.
So the last person in the initiative is also the avalanche.
All right.
You guys did it twice.
Oh shit.
So make another
You
strength saving
did.
throw.
Help me!
At
Nope.
least I know you guys all move very fast for the most part, except for you.
I literally thought, gee, this is worse than last time. 7. I thought about taking expeditious retreat.
This time you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I was like, I don't need expeditious retreat. That's not going to be important.
All right.
Immediately it was
At the
important.
beginning of the turn brings Jeff. You turn around, most of your companions are safe except for Nelson, who's struggling in the
Avalanche.
getting buried by the avalanche.
Where's your friend?
You're-
Yeah.
oh, he's
Twigman made it across
He
already.
literally is.
He's the elemental.
He's an actual spirit of nature. He probably is like, oh, avalanche.
You actually see him riding like a ice
So wait,
snowboard.
How far into the avalanche are you?
I'm 40 feet away from the edge of the event.
Yes. Event horizon.
So can I use
So, like, when my turn starts again, I'll be able to.
but the
But the
avalanche.
avalanche is gonna hit
But
you
the avalanche is
before
going to
then.
hit me before. I have 12 hit points left, so far he hasn't done quite that much.
So can I use a move action to return towards him and then pick him up and use another move action, a double move to go back? Or does it all actually one?
You won't have enough action.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. I
You
was
can
like,
go
we're
out
short
there
of
with
action.
him and like grab him and try and like let him basically get on you.
Don't worry about it. I got this, guys.
You got this.
Oh my god.
Good job, bodyguard.
Like
Just
throw,
saying.
throw a rope at him or something? I mean, what the fuck do I do?
He just
Lifesaver.
You throw a coil rope. It'd be funny if you made your character super dumb.
You just don't even unfurl it.
Don't-
Take this.
Jesus. I love playing characters like that. We're just so fucking stupid. We just do random things. There's my paladin Tristan. Just like that.
Close enough.
Wait, can we shoot an arrow with the rope on it?
Into my chest.
No! right towards
I mean,
you.
yeah, you can do it.
Do not count on my reflexes.
We'll check spell.
I will say this: rope is much heavier than arrows. It's gonna be like this. Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
True. It's true.
I should be okay. We'll see what
I
happens.
like the out of the box thinking now. At least you guys are trying.
I should be okay.
I
Like
still
you
like, I
guys are
still
trying to
like
save my
the
life.
coiled rope idea, which is mine.
I need to check the what is it?
I think it's his turn, I think, right?
Yes. I'm trying to
No,
see
no,
You
what.
hit him with the entangle. Entangle him into the
I'll save you. Don't know.
The changing is a bonus action, but I'm not sure unshape shifting is much because I can cast a spell, but not if I'm shape shifting. So I'm looking to see if that is.
Specifically, how does it read? What does it say?
That's what I'm looking for.
Change shape and bonus action?
Yes.
Then yeah,
There's always a bonus action?
Yeah. Because it's the same action every time. You turn
Okay.
action, you can just use a change shape. It's not like a different spell.
Alright, so in that case, we're going to unshape shift, and I'm going to attempt to cast Healing Word on him, because it's got a 60 feet range. So we'll try and make sure you survive this debacle.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
You will survive.
Leave some light.
So it's 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Well, it's not a whole lot.
I'm only taking 6 points. So.
That's
What
okay.
happens if you're taking what happens when he rolls big?
Right.
So yeah, 4 plus
That puts me back.
proficiency, right?
No, plus your actual.
Or plus wisdom, I'm sorry. So it's, yeah, 7.
Getting sleepy.
Puts me back.
All right.
Now it's the avalanche's turn.
Avalanche's turn. Make it strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Make 4 points of damage. You lucky I'm rolling like shit on damage.
What's the max on it? Like 12?
Now it's 10.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't gone above 5.
Keyword yet.
The bad news, I don't have any more actual spells to cast.
So Molly, you're up. Do you do anything to? Do you just like cheer them on? Like you can do it.
Run! I don't really know what I would do. There's something I can do to assist you.
So am I just gonna move again?
Yep, you're just gonna run.
How would you
Yeah,
60 feet.
60 feet.
You're out of there.
You just make it basically before like another wave of like hard packed snow comes because there's like another round before the damage increased to 2d10. I still would have gotten 4.
So you lowered your voice here?
Oh, boy's fine. Boy's literally like
He's been over
he's
there.
been over here waiting for you guys. What's taking so long?
He heard the avalanche about to start.
Twigman's on his back. And Twigman is pretending to be like boy doing this. But he doesn't have a face, so it's weird.
He's just like this sort of pain.
Like this?
Now he's doing this with his hand and he
Fucking phenomenal.
Thank you. Well, I lived, guys.
That's good.
I think I can do it.
Next time I'll push you.
I would like to vote that we never do that again.
so the whole avalanche
I
sweeps down.
agree.
The entire thing sweeps down to about 1,000 feet below you guys, which is the base of the mountain, and then it just settles after a while. Being stuck in it sucks.
So, how didn't we think that there was gonna be
I
something?
did say.
If you were still out there, you're buried, and then you gain exhaustion levels because you have
Because
to
you're gonna try to do
dig
Yeah.
out of it. Yeah.
Oof.
So you took a bunch of damage, and then you have exhaustion. Avalanches are not fun. We'll get
Well,
more
good
into
job.
them as we get into the adventure. You'll
Oh,
be
great.
like, avalanche.
But now the Panther is 60 feet per second, so I'm gonna
Next time, you can Panther.
Black Panther.
I don't know, this is Panther.
Albino Panther.
City Black Panther. Totally black.
Do it.
So he'll like run across, and then a giant rock flies by and scoops him up and eats him. Because it's like, what's this black panther? Look at him, he's a Black Panther.
I'm sure there's a snow leopard somewhere in here. Hold on.
All right. Where we at?
Sorry. Hello.
It is now 8:28.
All right. So you guys press on. Do you do any healing on him before y'all? I mean, what are you at right now?
I'm at 14 or 18. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm not. I have 7.
I can do the
You got
opposite.
fucked up. What'd you get fucked? Oh yeah, you got hit by a
Go.
goat too. I did more damage with the
Go.
goat. I goaded him more than I did with fucking avalanche. Now, if it's an avalanche of
But at the
goats,
same
you're
time,
fucked.
at the same time,
we.
No, it's
Until tomorrow, I have no more spells.
No, we're good.
I apologize.
I'm fine.
I have spells.
You're not.
We're
You ever
good.
see
Oh,
the
yeah, they don't
movie,
heal.
this
Same time heal.
the
No,
second
we're
movie
good.
for the Chronicles of Narnia
Mm-hmm.
with the river that was like horses?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
this would be an avalanche of goats.
Oh dear God.
I mean, so bad. This would be a great
No.
spell.
I quit.
Goat avalanche.
You just
Seems like a druid
you
spell.
make some weird goat noises and people are like, what the fuck is that goat doing? And just stop punching goats.
Just goat avalanche. All right, so at one point you guys, so you press on. Again, it's a slow climb. At one point you reach a steep, snow-covered incline Incline dotted with jagged rocks, lying face down in the snow, barely conscious, is a humanoid in blood-stained cold weather clothing. It does not take but a few moments for Boy to basically make a beeline right for him. And starts like circling around him and sniffing him and licking him and trying to, and the guy is completely like, he's like half dead.
That's what you were looking for. Let's run over. Say hello.
Hold on. Investigation check first.
Okay.
If there's anything
We'll do perception.
around.
We'll do perception.
Perception, yeah.
Investigation is more
Yeah.
slow process.
Yeah. Perception.
That's all.
15.
17.
All right.
17.
17. I thought that roll that when I was getting murdered by fucking hell.
So the figure in the snow is a rugged, bearded man in his prime. He looks pretty fucked up. Boy at this point is completely inseparable from this person. He just like lays down next to him and does not get up.
That's his person.
That's what it is, right? I have 3 slots.
So who got perception? What do we get on perception?
17.
17.
15.
Did you roll?
Oh, I roll a 4.
Okay, you still need to tell me these.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The 17s, you guys notice some tracks. You're familiar with the tracks because you've dealt with these creatures before, or at least this creature before, not these creatures. It is a large feline
Crag cat.
crag cat.
Motherfucker.
Track. Just one. You just see like one paw print, and it's a little bit of a it's almost like maybe you startled them when you guys were coming up in the avalanche and stuff, and then they might have been sniffing around his body or thinking they had a free meal. So,
Do we notice anything on the man himself with bites or scratches?
no, nothing
or...
like that. I mean, he looks beat up and he's all bloody, but he doesn't look like he has bite marks. You guys walk up to him, I'm assuming have some sort of interaction with him.
Is he conscious?
He is semi-conscious.
What was his name? Garrett?
Garrett.
Yeah.
Hello, Garrett.
Well, how do you do? No, it doesn't.
Hey, Garrett, Ryan.
Hey there. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, cool. We found you. What happened?
Wait, hold on. I gotta tell you stuff. You're not gonna just tend to my wounds.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Wounders?
Yeah.
Medicine?
Is anything hurt on you? I noticed that there's blood, but can you move your legs?
Yes, he says he can move his legs. He says he's definitely seriously wounded. You guys can tell that he's gonna need he's gonna need real medical treatment because it looks like he's got some broken
No
ribs.
sharks, dear God.
He basically comes around and he tells you that a Yeti surprised him and his companions higher up in the mountain. He lured the Yeti away from the others and got it to chase him down the mountain. The Yeti wounded him seriously, but he escaped with his life when the monster stopped following him for whatever reason.
After he tells us about the Yeti, I do have one more spell slot. I'm going to use to heal some points of damage on this guy before we get attacked by Yeti.
You're not going to get attacked by Yetis.
Yes, exactly.
I was like, I don't think you can find a Yeti.
Yetis yet. Yetis. You're not going to get attacked Yeti. Come on, fuck you guys.
I'm still going to heal this poor guy because he ain't healing before we rest, and I won't get spells back before we rest.
Okay.
So you get 7 hit points back.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
that.
now I literally have no thing. I forgot that we leveled up, so I got an extra spell slot.
Now I'm back at 14.
So as you guys are tending to his wounds, nothing crazy happens except for when 2 crag cats jump out of nowhere and attack you guys.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Not that you guys knew that was going to happen, but it happens.
Cool.
Nat 20 for initiative.
Uh-oh.
I'm finally doing something with my life.
I need perception checks first before, you can still keep your initiative for whatever you roll for initiative is fine.
I have a 19 on perception.
Perception.
I can re-roll. I thought we were rolling initiative.
I've got an 11 for initiative, and then I'll roll for perception.
This is just perception first.
Oh, well, then I'll take I had a 10 plus
Why didn't you do that on perception?
15.
Anybody get a 26?
I mean, I got a 20 right here.
I mean, I don't roll, but I literally
23.
can't. Yeah, I got 17.
Okay. So they do get 2 free attacks before we have a traditional initiative.
My initiative is 23.
They pounce. All right. Okay. James does a.
Probably.
You don't know. 16 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
That was so good. That was like big old 5.
You got knocked prone as well. And Molly does a 23 hit you.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Strength saving throw.
23.
Well, you're not knocked prone.
You still get extra cat.
You just like, and you're like, "Pop." Doesn't knock you on your ass, but it still is still does some damage to both of y'all. James, you take a wow. There's my damage. You take 10.
Sweet.
Jesus.
Molly, you take 8. Now our traditional initiative will be applied.
23.
We got
Our whole game said the same thing. I'm an 11.
actual Jack. You got 23.
22.
22. Cats get before I go crazy.
What? Why are you
I don't know.
All right, what'd you get?
11.
Okay, what'd you get?
You got a 9.
19.
I'm super slow.
I rolled the wrong die.
I had for a second. I was like,
16.
what is
Hold better.
Go look at some beast real quick.
So what is
Roll a handful.
turn into a bear. So I don't
All of them there.
You don't have any
One of them
CR1
was a
bears?
20 until you did
So
that.
a direwolf is CR1, but a
Here,
fucking
here,
bear is-
here. Here you go. There you go.
Regular bear?
There you go.
Probably like a CR2.
Like, here's a brown bear. What's a brown bear?
Black bear, brown bear. He's challenge 1. He's
Two
challenge.
twos, that's
Yeah.
9, 2, 12.
And
I guess they changed that. Dire used to be a template, and it made the CR roll about 2.
18.
19,
all right, so
16.
14.
actual Jack, you're up actually first.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Cool.
It was his first campaign ever.
Um,
He was like out scouting by himself in the
Which
woods.
one should I
The DM was trying to make a point.
That one.
Split it apart.
No, it's pretty. No, don't roll out. Roll a different one. This one looks like a rainbow.
That is a
He
rainbow.
didn't know that
Alright.
Phoenix and Tiger meant it's going
Um,
So he was like, I attacked the weasel.
Wow.
So it's got
So-
two
Two
templates.
templates, yeah.
So template 1 is dire, so it's a giant weasel,
Yeah.
basically the size of a regular
Of
wolf.
like a wolf, yeah.
And then fiendish means it has some sort of demonic blood in it. So it's got all kinds of resistances and shit. That's
okay.
great.
Yeah. It was like a CR5. Like, the normal weasel was like a CR3. So
Okay. All right. So what is going on?
So there's 2 crag cats. So let me explain to you. Basically, try to imagine like Bengal tigers or Siberian tigers without any stripes. They're just
Cool.
all white, just big white cats, and they're
Me.
the size of
Lovely.
But large.
the
'Cause I'm
size
small.
of horses.
they're the size of horses.
I'm a run-sized one.
Well,
I'm only 5 feet.
Can I like disengage? Glide in the red corner.
you absolutely
I
can.
mean, you can run away, but Bill did.
The
Is
north,
there anything around me? Like, I know that we went down
There's not a lot around you guys. You're on a
the slope, right?
slope.
Yeah.
Let's see what- You're on a steep, snow-covered incline dotted with jagged rocks. How's that for description?
Run and hide behind the rock. Bye.
Hey.
The crag cat is known to Northlanders as Hunter of Men.
And you are more man-like than
Yeah, I know.
us. Not him though. He's mostly a human.
It doesn't say Hunter. Technically, it should be Hunter of, humanoids, but I don't know. If elephant monster counts.
Okay, so I guess roll to attack. I don't want to. I don't.
It's fine. If we die, we just make another character.
It's not like they're fucking ghosts. You'll be alright. If they were ghosts, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, right? Right. I got a nat 1. So yeah, I'm fucked.
Alright, that's fine.
You get a move action
not a
though,
big deal.
right?
Huh?
Don't you get an attack
Yeah.
and a move?
You
Yeah.
get attack and move, and then he's also got
So
a bonus. He can use his cunning action
Yeah.
to move again.
It's
If
possible.
Yep.
So you want to move out of melee range with them, and maybe get your bow ready.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Normally,
sounds
I
like
would use miniatures for this type of combat, but just because of our time frame, we're just gonna use our imagination.
Cool.
Here's the first crag cat right here.
Here, look. I have plenty of time. Here you go.
Oh,
I don't shoot with the blood. The ones that
Yeah.
I definitely go on bleeding us now. I have 4 hit points left.
You're
Oh,
fine.
fuck.
Just 4?
Just
Just 4?
that thing with the house on my face.
8.
You're not really a pussy, because pussies can take them out. You're a penis.
Scrotum.
Oh, yeah, they keep taking it.
Scrotum.
pass, smart pass.
18.
I'm glad that I'm not
sword.
the only one that says
18. That's gonna hit. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
that. You can go that way.
6 points of damage. And then
Meow.
do I get to use both swords? Is that part of my thing? Can I get to use both? I have 2 short swords.
Yeah, I think you have. Don't you have? Isn't that your
Yeah.
fighting style?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
fighting style.
You should have like a special attack, like double slash or something.
14.
We'll figure this stuff out. I probably should read the rules. 14. That'll hit too. Let me see that. Core block. You're not using it.
3 points of damage.
I'm gonna need.
All right, cool. Surprised none of you played a barbarian. Fucking rock right now.
He's surrounded by jagged rocks.
Now there's only one core class I've ever played.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right now,
gonna be
this one
kinda
sounds
late.
like plus me screaming from the attack back at.
What?
The wind is howling. You're howling at the same time.
Who's turn?
I forgot.
Not mine, because I'm done.
She's done, so James is up.
And I got lots of
It's not-
damage.
It's not mine, that's for sure.
Are you gonna Eldritch Blast him?
Well, I'm gonna do some magic.
That'll be almost the first.
This is the second
That will be a second.
in this. Yeah, only for a second. So I mutter something in some strange eldritch tongue. And then
What?
Black tentacles made of pure dark energy run from my body and whack these fucking cats. They both have to make strength saves.
No problem.
Could I understand that?
I don't know, can you?
Whenever I said you definitely didn't understand.
Do you follow Cthulhu?
Does a
No,
19
no.
save?
19 saves.
We don't understand what he says.
What about a 23?
Also saves.
Well, you said
Alright, so they take the damage, but they don't
what tongue?
take this another
We
effect.
will.
Just some eldritch tongue.
Oh.
Just some weird
Okay.
otherworldly language.
I thought you
Not
said Elvish.
Elvish. Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
not
wait,
Elvish.
what?
11.
That's good damage.
Yeah, but I was really hoping that they would fail the save so that I could get up after my
I mean, you can try and get up.
I'm not going to try to get up. I'm going to crawl it. Because I cannot afford taking an attack of opportunity.
You'll be
I'll
fine.
literally just die.
I'm just gonna meow at you.
So I'm going to have to crawl away 15 feet.
All right. So that brings up the cats,
That just happened.
who
That just happened.
one's gonna go after you, and the other one's gonna
Black
go
Temple Shadow,
after
Black
Molly
Temple.
because they have a kinship with her.
Whoop.
Oh, that's a fucking miss on mine.
Oh, thank God.
That
I was gonna die.
might be a hit. You need to move at least 5 feet to get to your 20. Well, yeah, you moved about 20 feet because you're on the other side. Does a 17 hit you? Sorry, no, it's a 19.
Oh, yeah, because all I have is AC plus, it's the natural number for the locks it on is 12 AC plus Constitution modifier, so it's only 15.
Okay. All right, so that's going to be 8,000 points of damage.
Woo!
No, that's 10 points of damage.
Damn.
Pretty good. And you have to make a DC, or you have to make a strength save there. Throw. Hopefully you fail it. Significantly fail it. Fall down the cliff to your death.
Yep, that's an 8.
That is, you're so fucked. No, you're just not thrown.
Thank the Lord.
I don't remember the guy who thought he could knock a snake prone. Or if I,
Oh, sweet! I didn't even read. And good thing I just started reading this too. It says if you're knocked prone, I get a bite attack on you as a bonus action. I forgot to do that to you other guys. So, but good thing you were talking because it made me read.
I wasn't prone.
I was.
You were, not I.
Yeah, you two are not prone. Yes. Jeffrey, does a 17 hit you? I think it does, right?
Yes, I'm 15.
Okay, so the bite does
Bite,
a little bit more damage. How many hit points do you have?
9.
Okay, so you're knocked unconscious. Does 13 points of damage.
Jesus.
So he knocks you on the ground.
He's not dead?
He doesn't. You don't instantly die. But
Oh, I thought you just die.
you gotta
Yeah,
make that saving throws on your turn. So
Gotcha.
Fail 3 of them.
yeah, you fail 3 of them, then you're
Yeah.
All right.
then
Cool.
you're dead.
This
This is great.
Or I don't know if
Everybody's gonna be dead.
inside has coup problems. They used to have that.
Yeah, you can still kind of do that
You can
stuff,
walk
but
up.
they're not gonna do that. They're
Helpless creature.
They're,
Oh, that
they're-
seems cool.
First of all, they're meow meow cats. They're not gonna do
Meow, meow.
meow meow cats.
Yeah.
You got
Do
an
that
intelligence
until I
of 4. They're not gonna think to themselves, "Hey, you think we should coup de grace? We should totally do that. Let's do that." Meow meow.
Yeah.
All right, so they're done. Jeff, you're up. Death saving throw.
Oh, what do I need to roll? It's
It's,
You have to roll an 11 or higher. Or 10,
yeah, you
10
just
or higher.
roll the die. You don't add anything.
there's a 9. That's a fail.
One fail. That's not bad. You got 2 more. Plus, everyone stabilizes you, then you don't have to worry about it.
Who next?
How would we possibly do that?
With a medicine check
Or
Oh.
healing spell.
I don't
or
have
a
healing
some sort of
spells.
magical potion.
Yeah, I had all the healing spells.
We don't have any potions. We didn't buy any of those.
Maybe he does, and maybe he is just building himself a snowcastle right now.
Maybe
Which
he's
is what
just
he's
not
doing.
helping.
Sounds like clicking.
Yep.
Out of the avalanche, so it looks kind of cool. It's really craggy.
Phenomenal.
He's gonna have a den and a family room.
I like this guy.
Thank you. Who up? Rogue up?
Axel Jackson.
Do something cool, guy. Or don't, it's fine.
We're just all gonna die.
That's a 6 on my die.
I'll just
So
roll
that's
something
that's
so
that's an 11.
He's within 1 hit.
11.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I mean,
Doesn't
want to
hit.
miss. Oh, you totally miss. You basically.
Horrible human being.
Glad you joined the group so you would suck.
17 with one of my swords.
Oh, that totally hits. At least she's doing something. The rest of you fuckers are just wasting space.
I whacked it with some.
Yeah, I mean, you did
3
something.
points of damage.
That's not great. You're gonna have to up that. Are you adding your strength bonus to your damage with your swords?
I thought it was dex. I mean, either way, it would have been the same.
No
Okay.
sword strength.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
it's a finesse weapon, so she can.
Oh, it's a finesse weapon.
Yeah, she can use her.
Yeah, it's dex.
they're the same. Either. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. It's whatever you want me to add.
Let's do it.
Got it. Got it.
15.
15 hits.
6 points of damage.
6.
Is
Okay,
he dead yet?
you kill one of them. Yeah.
Finally.
But you hit it like 1,000 times. It finally dies. Plus that
14.
11 points of damage took from the other one. Didn't help either. The other one, I mean, you. That's not the other one.
Well, I just had to.
You're not an actual person.
Yeah, I just exist.
Hold up.
Is it my height?
Hmm?
The 19
It's not.
hit?
19
It's
hits,
showing
yeah.
it.
So I make some more weird magical sounds.
Show.
And
Oh.
I fire a bolt of what looks like a ball of lightning.
A ball of
That's
lightning,
fine.
Yeah,
like a crackly ball of lightning.
it's a witch bolt actually. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not even lightning, but it does do some damage.
If your witch bolt does look like that.
9 points damage.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah.
I think we were like 11 before. What are we talking about?
He's the only
I'm the
I
one
mean,
that's fucking up. It's
Total
fine.
wise, you did 31 points of damage.
Show.
Let's be clear, that's a lot.
At least I got all my hits.
I'm still at 0.
My damage is shit. I
0
only get like
points of damage.
1d6.
Yeah, we might have to adjust your stats because they're just.
Yeah, I only get
Yeah.
one. It says 1d6.
Yeah, mine is
Short swords are
1d6.
kind of like one of those things where you need to be able to pack it up with something.
Well, you should have picked rapiers.
No,
which
short
is-
sword's cool. It works for her style. And like the
It's
way,
my
the way
yeah.
it looks on her character makes sense.
Yeah. True.
But I would question the strength being so high because you don't really need it to be.
What?
You get a bonus to like, so you put 15. You put your 15.
On my strength and my 14 is my dex.
So if you put your 15 in your dex, then that would have been jumped up to 16. And then your dex for your strength would have been 14.
Maybe.
You would have had a 3 modifier for your dex.
I may have put my 14 in intelligence because if I got a boost on dex. I don't really know what I did. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
It's fine.
It is what it
No
is.
worries. You can keep it as is. You can still work it out.
I'm a cat.
You kitty cat.
Well,
Dancing.
It's like, whatever, I'm a cat, meow.
I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat.
Alright, so
And a meow 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 and a meow meow meow.
cats are up. One cat is dead, and the other one sees its dead companion and flees down the side of the mountain at its full rate of speed.
Oh, it takes another d12 damage.
Okay, then roll that damage.
10.
Alright.
So if it flees, it gets more damage.
No, on its turn, I can use my reaction to make it.
Oh,
That's what we call
10 more points of
Nice.
damage.
Yeah.
It just basically stumbles and dies.
Good job.
I mean, we can
I'm gonna
always
go through
skin
some
those
crazy
and
shit here,
eat them
but,
too.
Alright, so
Can we skin the cats and eat them too?
you can
First-
skin them, but I would not eat them.
First, we need to attend to our diet.
You attend to him.
Oh.
We'll see you guys
That's
stabilize him.
I'm just gonna
It's made me so
Now you gotta
happy.
carry a 400-pound open bed.
Well, we have a sled.
So
Wait, no, we didn't bring the sled.
no,
No,
it's
we
not
couldn't
far
bring
away, though.
it.
You guys basically just have to go across the avalanche thing and whatever. You
We're
just
just gonna roll you down.
Yeah. So assuming he survives the encounter with the crag cats, Garrett does. He makes it known he wants to find the other members of his expedition and assumes that they're still up on the mountain,
Yep.
like higher up.
Yep.
Good luck to them.
I mean, I'm down for that one, but my buddy is down for the
I
count.
think everyone is down for the count.
I'm an 8.
Taking a nap.
At least you have some spells you can heal us.
He's like literally planning to go up the mountain and find even though he's super fucked up.
Wait. Give us some time to get our friend back up.
We need to rest and
Need to
recoup.
rest, recuperate, because you said that there's a fucking Yeti up there.
Allegedly, there's a
We
Yeti.
had a hard enough time with two big ass cats. I don't know fight a weird monster ape man in the mountains.
So we'll end there where you guys are in. So for your notes, you guys can put that you are at Kelvin's Cairn and you are at the Fallen Climber checkpoint. It's like your save
Wait,
game.
it's Fallen?
Fallen Climber is the checkpoint. Kelvin's Cairn is the location you're in. You guys did pretty good. You met a new companion. You actually sort of cleared up one quest, sort of.
Yeah. We found the guy to read her.
You found the guy you're set out to find. So he's refusing to leave the mountain until he knows that his companions are
Good.
And other than
found.
I'm gonna real shit.
other than that, we had to combine like 7 hit points between the three of us.
I have 8
Oh,
hit
jeez.
points. That's all I have.
You'll be alright. You guys did pretty good.
I have 14.
We have an unconscious player. I don't
I
know
have
how
14.
good that really feels.
Well, nobody died. Okay.
Yeah.
Yet.
That
Yeah.
was kind of a hard thing to consider. Because you have to consider we dealt with the avalanche. Like, imagine if we hadn't, if 2 of you guys hadn't gotten out of the avalanche without basically taking damage.
We'd all be dead.
Yeah.
Wolf.
The people who run
Well-
these campaigns are assholes.
Thank you guys for tuning in this evening and hanging out with us. You know that you can catch us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as you can typically catch me on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I should be streaming tomorrow evening around 9 p.m. Central Standard Time with some other cat girls. We're probably going to be playing Cards Against Humanity if I can work it out. Otherwise, we'll be playing the Jackbox games. So either way, you can tune in and have some good laughs. And you guys know what to do. Hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button, do all the things, get all the notifications, and I'll catch you guys next time.